What is going on? Welcome in. Oilers Nation watch along number 2. Shout out to our friends at the Sports Closet. Oh, pointed the wrong side. Whoop. Right there. Shout out to the Sports Closet. We're coming to you live from the Sports Closet studio, as always, the home of Oilers Nation every day. I see a bunch of you already ready to go in the chat. Hell yeah. We are live on the Nation Network YouTube. We got a bunch of exciting stuff coming on this YouTube over the next little bit, so look forward to that as well. It is 6:01. That means we are probably about 6-7 minutes away from puck drop in Washington. Oilers, Capitals, Edmonton, looking to snap out of their 2-game losing skid. Beginning of a big road trip. This is a good time for a win. The Oilers are 1-0 in the watch-along era. 1-0 when we do a watch-along. So there you go. Okay, I see there is a handful of you already in the chat. What up? If you're watching, hammer that like button. Also, sales guy Jared and Jay said I'm allowed to give away a $25 gift card to Nation Gear. So here's how we're going to do this. If you're in the chat right now, if you're watching early, this is like your bonus for getting in here early on. Put in the chat who you think is going to score the first goal of the game. But wait, don't comment it yet, because I want to give you a chance to strategize. Who do you think is going to score the first goal of the game? If you're right, whoever is right, we're going to put into one of those little like random optimizers, and then we're going to do a draw live in the first intermission, all right? So, yeah, you could pick McDavid, you could pick Draisaitl. That gives you like a decent chance to get into the draw, right? Or you could be like, hey, Derek Ryan, Dylan Holloway, Jesse Puljujarvi playing on McDavid's line tonight. You could go a whole bunch of ways with this thing. So comment in the chat. I'll be keeping track. I might even get like Waz or Liam to help me out, even though I have not actually told them they're going to help me out with this. I'll get someone to keep track of it all. And then in the first intermission, whoever's right, you go and do a draw. We'll do it live. I'll search like random list optimizer or some shit. I don't know. I'll search that up. We'll give away $25 to Nation Gear in the first period. Look at that. The guesses are pouring in. Stealth is on with Hyman. Ryland's going with Nurse. He's got a little point streak going. My guy Liam, that was his best bet of the game, was to take a Nurse point at plus 100. Hyman, Kane from Joey and Chris. Drop your guesses. Who do you think's scoring first? If you're right, Rusty, I like that you're getting specific. Power play goal from his office. Yeah, I'm not giving. That would have been a good twist, but I'm not giving up bonus entries if you nail the type of goal. Good. Get those guesses coming in here. And let's see how many people we can get in this chat today. I'm trying to remember what we peaked at in the last one. I think we got up to, what was it? Like probably 80, 85. If we get to triple digits tonight, that will be joyous. I will be very happy if we can get to 100 concurrent viewers on my YouTube analytics page that I'm watching. Bushbaum, Barry, McDavid, Nuge, Kane. Keep those guesses coming in. What if no one gets it right? I don't know what we would do if no one got it right. That's why I was encouraging people. That's why I was encouraging people to take some random guesses, right? Good chance we get a winner. Pool party from Canada. I like that. I'm playing a lot of daily fantasy sports tonight. Little DFS, if you know what I'm saying. Doing a lot of that. And I am heavy on Jesse Puljujarvi. I really like Puljujarvi tonight. He was min-priced as well on DK, which made no sense. If you want to follow along with what I'm wagering on this evening, I got a good chunk on Hyman over 3.5 shots on goal. I got a little same-game parlay, McDavid and Draisaitl, to each pick up a power play point. That one pays out plus 125 tonight. So not the plus 210 we got against Dallas, but still decent. McDavid over 1.5 points parlayed with the puck line. That one's nice. That's plus 250. I'm decently heavy on that. Oilers on the puck line. I'm heavy Oilers puck line tonight. It is a big Oilers puck line kind of night. They're going to win. Who's Charlie Lindgren's in net? If the Oilers don't beat Charlie Lindgren, I'm not going to go as far as to say I'll eat cat food on the stream, but I'll be rather upset. Hey, Tyler, what's the condition for you to take a shot tonight? Woo! I'm going to let you guys decide. I'll pick one of the ideas from the chat. Throw out something like outlandish, like something you're not really expecting to happen, but is like somewhat realistic. Before puck drop, we'll come up with some sort of an idea for what I'll take a shot to. That is interesting. I'll do it. I'm down. As you can tell, I'm still a little congested, but maybe a nice shot of whiskey will clear me up a little bit. I don't know. Every shot on goal. Yeah, not a chance. 3-goal first period from Chris. That's probably the clubhouse leader. Sorry about that. Just sorting out a little tech bug here. They're about to get to anthems. A tipped-in goal. That is way too easy for me to take a shot. Shot for Tyler on a faux goal. Skinner gets a shot on net. Not likely enough. Skinner assist. That one's decent. Skinner assist is good, says Electronic Jordan. Him and Spice Doyle on the same page. JP multi-goal game. Electronic Jordan, show us the tissues. Okay, so if you listen to real life today, like I said, I'm still I'm fighting something. I am a little congested, and we're out of Kleenex. So I've just been carrying around toilet paper with me all over the house today. Kelly says green juice. So that's my brother-in-law in the chat. And at our Halloween party, my sister made me take a shot of some sort of healthy green juice. It was terrible. I would rather take a shot of just about any kind of alcohol versus whatever the healthy green juice was. That was terrible. Short-handed goal from Stealth. I don't hate that one. Yeah, Jenna says, you got to pick. You can either have the stream or the game on your TV. Only one or the other. Okay, if you're just getting in, because I see there's a bunch of you, get in before puck drop. Put in the chat who you think scores first tonight. If you are correct, you go into a draw for $25 to Nation Gear. We're going to do it nice and fair. We'll put it in a little random list optimizer. Again, the strategy is if you all pick McDavid, there's a bunch of you in the optimizer for the list generator thing for McDavid. So you might want to get a little creative. There were a bunch of guesses in there early, but then we got way too carried away with what will Yaremchuk do a shot for. Just to recap, here's the guesses so far. If you're just tuning in, first goal of the game, you get it right, you go into a draw for a Nation Gear GC. Hyman, Nurse, Hyman, Kane, Draisaitl, Kane, Nuge, McDavid, Barry, Bushbaum, Pool Party, Derek Ryan. There you go, Daniel. Hollywood from Quaddy. I like that. Faux goal from Genesis. Yamamoto from Noah. It's my cousin Noah. What up, Noah? Kane from Brock. McDavid scores first from Sam. And now I feel like I've gotten in your heads because only 2 of you have picked McDavid. And there's one Draisaitl. But I respect it. Kane again. Bouchard from Kelly. Landon says Kane. Brian says Hyman. First goal Hyman. Shoot Fireball. I don't think I have any Fireball in the house. Hyman. McLeod from Jody. Hello. Should drop out another tweet here. We're American Anthem right now, so we're probably 2 minutes. 2 more minutes to get your guesses in. I agree with Electronic Jordan, and I will give credit to who said it. Chris Walkling. Walkling? I hope I said that right. Chris Walkling. If it's a 3-goal first period, I'll do a shot. That is the rule. That is what we will do. I keep sitting with the mic way too close to my face. That's on me. It's probably peaking. My bad. All right, we're about to get going. Last chances. Genesis, if you're saying locked in terms of the puck's already down, you are way ahead of me on the stream. Again, the way this works, if you want to time up your TV to everything, it should be relatively synced up. Because again, I'm watching on cable. I should say this. If you're streaming the game online, because I talked to someone about this. It might have been Electronic Jordan when we met in Calgary. I don't even know. Might have been. Great to meet Electronic Jordan in Calgary, by the way. If you're watching it on a stream or on your laptop, you'll be 20 seconds behind. But I'm watching it on cable, and I should be pretty lined up. So the 20-second delay of YouTube and the 20-second delay of a live stream should sync you up. If not, here's your countdown. The puck is going down. They're battling. Wait. If you want to sync up your TV, this is your chance. Puck is going down, and now. Puck's underway. Oilers Capitals underway. Let's go. Second ever Oilers Nation live stream. Second of the year, I should say. God, these Oilers jerseys are the best. I love their road whites. That is good work by Hyman. First goal contest is closed, everybody. So you cannot comment who you think is going to score first anymore. Kelso said McDavid. Jody said McLeod. McDavid again. See, now you guys came in with McDavid a little bit. Stealth says I'm on blue curve. I'm on blue curve too. Oh, but now my blue curve is saying that it's going to go to sleep in 5 minutes. Oh no, my remote batteries are dead. This is not good. What am I going to do? I don't know. I can't see anything on my screen. All right, we're going to pause for like 2 seconds while I sort out my TV issues. 1 second, everybody. All right, I'm back. I actually don't know what's going on in the game right now because I grabbed a cable box from upstairs. Quick little cable box flip. Jessica, is this a blow your nose break? No, it was not actually. All right, my Shaw's firing up. I don't know what the score is right now. Genesis said, order 2 new jerseys, McDavid blue, Hyman reverse retro. Hopefully you hit up our friends at Sports Closet, sportscloset.ca. They will ship to you. Kulak first goal would have been a hell of a guess. If that's you telling me Kulak just scored first, I don't know. It would have been a hell of a guess. Did we ever light up Lindgren when he was in Montreal? That's actually a really good question. I'm going to look that up right now. Did we ever light up Charlie Lindgren when he was a Hab? He's always been one of those guys who, he's lingered around. He's making a good career. We didn't play him last year. Didn't play him the year before. Didn't play him the year before. Didn't play him. This is his first ever game against the Oilers. So Charlie Lindgren's first chance to go up against the Oilers. Well, Kulak had a point shot. I got him in DraftKings. Here we go. Everyone, I am back to watching the game. A key component of any live stream would be for whoever's hosting it to actually be able to watch. I am at, the puck just got dropped on the Derek Ryan defensive zone draw. So that's where I'm at on the stream right now. If you want to catch up or if you're a little behind and you want to pause the stream for a few seconds, again, you shouldn't be, the stream shouldn't be the issue because, again, there's that YouTube delay. Oh, go Clouder. Interested to see how this third line goes together. I'll be honest, I don't love Derek Ryan on the third line. I think you could probably go with a more skill guy there. Yamamoto or Holloway. Also, Ryan scored twice on the fourth line. Maybe I shouldn't talk shit. Ooh, there's a good shot from Nurse. All right, from the 26 seconds I've been able to watch, boys are buzzing. What happened in the other 90 seconds of this game? I don't know. Oh, Fogle. Rusty, Jack Michaels is the GOAT. He is. I'm not listening to him, though. I agree he is the GOAT, though. Oh, glad to see things are still going well in Vancouver. I just see Frank tweeted something about Jim Rutherford hammered the team's structure and play in a segment on Sportsnet. Yeah, things are going just fine out in Vancouver. Flames are winning 2-1. That's not good. Beating the Islanders halfway through that hockey game. The Bruins are up 1-0 on the Blues. Ooh, Jesus, what happened there? Nurse being this slow to get up is not a good sign, folks. I think he's fine. What was that, Mather just kind of... Oh, Nurse just totally wiped out, eh? That, I think it looked like Nurse kind of was just a little shaken up. Yeah, he's still on the ice. We're all good. Yeah, Skinner's okay. Everything's fine. Everything is okay. All right. I think Mantha's playing on like the third line tonight for the Caps. They're so banged up that I honestly think they're just trying to spread things out just to ice a competent lineup. That's a big stop from Stu. What a stop by Skinner. Electronic Jordan. I want this Nation Gear GC so bad. I was pricing out the new flannels today. It's like 95 to the door. Might have to get one of the new blue hoodies to keep the shipping down. I don't have any of the new Nation Gear either. I need to get on that. I need to put together an order. Maybe I need to win the gift card. Winner's me. No one gets it. I'm using the $25 for myself. We are going to be joined by some friends on the stream today. Bagged Milk will be by. Zach, Waz. I know Wanye was itching to be in here, so we'll see if we can make something work with Wanye. That one-timer from Puljujärvi was not particularly close. Fired on net, Boosh. He tried. Excited to see what Puljujärvi can do here up in the top six. Up on the top line. Oh, there's a lane, Connor. Oh, he wanted to rip that. Hopped over Puljujärvi's stick. Moments like that, and that one maybe is a bad example because it just kind of hopped over his stick. But, dude, when you get looks, there's a good wrister. Wasn't quite at the chest. Oh, mixing it up a little bit. A little stare down. It's a big opportunity for Puljujärvi. Shot on goal for JP. What's going on in the chat? About 40 of you right now? Daniel, remember the dark days of Remenda? Yeah, that wasn't great. The Oilers are, we are super lucky to have the commentating duo that we do. They're both so good. Nothing to complain about with them. Who's that with the backhander? That was Holloway. That was a nice little play. I knew that was coming out of the zone. Just put it deep. That's such a high-risk, low-reward pass, in my opinion. Even if that goes on Barry's tape, he's got a split second to maybe throw a muffin of a wrister towards the net versus if that'd be Murray. If Murray just puts that back in the corner, you at least keep the cycle going, right? Gary, the shot clock operator is asleep at the wheel. Yep, you're right. They've definitely had shots on goal. It is not 0-0 at the 4:15 mark of this game. This second line's loaded up, hey? Kane, Hyman, Draisaitl. Holy. That's a nice play by Draisaitl just to pluck that out of the air. Great one touch. Rusty, Bouchard needs to shoot every time he has the chance. He's got a cannon. Yeah, he hasn't been shooting the puck a lot over the last couple of games. Stu. Can you show us the game? No, I can't. Put them in different windows on your computer or something. I legally cannot show you the game. I'd get banned. I don't have broadcasting rights, so that is why I cannot show you the game. Yeah. Stream it. There's plenty of ways to stream a hockey game. You're going to be doing a lot of that. The little off mic sniffles. Jesus, a lot of stoppages too. That is not making my life easier filling time on a stream. I would hope you guys aren't just watching. You guys are ridiculous. Yeah, look at my mustache. Is Orlov playing? That's a good question. I haven't noticed him. Who's out there right now? Oh, they got a defenseman named Johansson, too. No Orlov tonight. They're going 60, Jensen Farabee, Johansson, Irwin, Gustafson, and TVR. So no Orlov, no Carlson. If you missed it on the on Oilers Nation Every Day, Sherwood Ford Giant Game Day edition of Oilers Nation Every Day, no Carlson, no Orlov now. Connor Brown, TJ Oshie, Carl Hagelin, Tom Wilson, Nick Backstrom. Missing 7 key players. Whew, that was a rocket from Boosh. Got to hit the net or else this happens. 95 miles an hour. Jeez. Nice little play by Connor, and Puljujärvi puts him offside. Fantastic. Bag Milk's going to stop by next TV timeout. Next TV timeout. Had to text him back. BM will hop in just a second. I see him in the waiting room. So he'll be ready to go. Who's in net for the Caps? Charlie Lindgren. So, again, if you don't win this game, the Capitals are not good at 5-on-5. They cannot score this year. One of the worst scoring teams in the league. They are missing 7 regulars. Okay? That's important. And they're starting Charlie Lindgren, who's allowed he's allowed 3 goals in every start. No more, no less. Nice pinch. Who was that? Oh, that was Nuge just waiting at the line. Yes, JP, come on. Oh, you can't keep missing those. The thing I worry about with Puljujärvi, he's had a couple of good looks early on. He's going to the right spots early, and I love it. It's his confidence. I always just get so nervous that he's going to miss a couple, and then it'll just be boom. He just shrinks right back down. Playing physical right there, though. That was a nice hit. Do something, Connor. Here we go. Oh, you can't give him this much time behind the net. Oh, how did Barry miss that? I think Barry was surprised he didn't score that. It was a great stick by CeCe there as well. Okay, good shift. That's one good shift. Build on it a little, you know? Yeah, it should be a pretty easy win from Prudensky, but you never know with the oil. You never know with the oil. Get in the lane. Nice block. Who was that? Shore. I like Shore. Honestly, for a bottom 6 guy, he never makes a ton of mistakes. Even that play there, off the glass and out. Doesn't go for icing. Good draw weight on that. I don't know. I think you can put him in the lineup game in, game out. He's also one of those guys that, if you healthy scratch him for a week, it's fine. It doesn't matter. He'll hop back into the lineup in 7 to 10 days and give you more of the same. I like him. Bag Milk hopping on in the next TV timeout. I guess I could get some of that ready while we're doing this, hey? There we go. Wouldn't it be something if Yamamoto scored on the 4th line? Top 6, 11, 12 games, nothing. 1 game on the 4th line scores. Here we go. 2nd line's out there now. There's a shot for Hyman. 1. 3 more, big man. Let's go. Chat with Bagged Milk about some betting when he hops on the show here, too. Oh, yeah, here we go. Lots of space for Dry. Shoot that puck, Hyman. You are passing to no one there. For both the love of the game and for just the sake of getting a scoring chance. Rip that pill, man. Ooh, that's a bad turnover. What is Nurse doing? That was puzzling, but all right. Bag Milk is the best nation personality. Sorry, Ty. You get 0 amount of disagreement from me on that. You know I love him. Well, we have a shot clock. Do we? Yes. Shots are 6-5 Edmonton. 3 first period goals not looking great for the Oil, though. Maybe we'll pick a new one for the second period if it doesn't happen. Come on, Connor. Oh, is that Barry jumping up in the rush again? He's itching tonight, eh? This top line, I swear, has been in the offensive zone 90% of the time they've been on the ice. I see what Nuge was trying to do there. Nuge just cooled off a little. I mean, granted, the whole team's cooled off a little bit, so it's whatever. Good pinch by Barry. And then whatever that was. All right. First TV timeout. We'll bring on Bagged Milk. They have basically blown through a TV timeout. I think we're up to 5:30 without a whistle. Nice try by McLeod. He's done that a couple times today already. Wow, long stretches of play. We might not even get to give away that Nation Gear GC in the first intermission, hey? No one scores. Oh no. Oh no. Great stick. Who was that? Bouchard. Great D play by Bouchard. Speed from Holloway. Thought he might have been offside. What was that? An arm going up there? No. Capitals player shot his head back like he got high sticked. Look at the puck movement here by the fourth line, eh? Maybe I should not have judged what old Woody was doing here. Just balance out the bottom six, right? Top six is balanced with McDavid and Draisaitl lines. Take the bottom six. Throw two skill guys kind of on each line. Bingo bango. There you go. Another nice pinch from Barry. What's he going to do with it? Oh. Not a whole heck of a lot. That's going down for icing. And I think that means they can't take the TV timeout. We'll see. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I think there is like, oh man, that chance from Barry. Oh. Ooh, Kane got. Who is that? Is that probably Garnet Hathaway, hey? We are now going on like almost 6-7 minutes without a TV timeout. So my apologies to Bagged Milk, who's just sitting in the waiting room. You need a sink check. Puck is about to go down now. Offensive zone draw for Draisaitl. There's your sink check for where I'm at. Long shot. How do you not? There you go. Okay. There you go. We're getting a TV timeout. I'm going to bring in Bagged Milk. Be right back, everybody. We are back, and Bagged Milk's here. Hello, Bagged Milk.
What up? What's going on? How's the stream going so far?
I think it's going pretty good. I'm going to send out a tweet and say that you're joining me, and hopefully that results in an uptick of people watching as well. I did a giveaway for $25 to Nation Gear.
Nice.
So
did you get some new treats over there? What are you reaching for?
No, I'm trying to hear you a little bit better because I'm
I'm going to mute my TV actually.
No, it's just because my furnace is running like right next to me. So it's hard for me to hear my headphones on that are sitting next to me. Anyways, what have you thought about the game?
I am nervous, man. Like, I don't like it at all that the Oilers, I mean, we're not synced up again, Tyler. So I don't like that the Oilers are losing to the Washington Capitals, a team that is missing half of their roster. I was thinking all afternoon coming into this game. I took my dog for a little bit of a walk. He's trekking in the snow, having the best time of his life. And in my head, all I could think about is the Oilers have to score a goal early. The Washington Capitals are going to be playing loose. They're going to be playing free because nobody expects them to do anything given who is out of their lineup tonight with injury. They're missing like $40 million in payroll tonight. So my thought was the Oilers have to get a goal early. And when that did not happen, I started to get more and more nervous. And there we go.
That didn't go in.
Sonny Milano. You saying no goal?
I don't think that went in, BM.
No, there's no way that's in. That's front of the bar.
That's not in.
That's front of the bar.
That is not in, folks.
That is not in. I was just going on a rant for a whole minute to complain about a goal, and nothing happened. Hits the bar.
We're still alive.
Way, my point here, Tyler, remains. The Oilers have got to score here. They just got a freebie.
Yeah, that is a good break.
They just got a freebie. They need to take advantage of this.
After a video review, no goal. You can't even argue with that. That is funny.
That would have been a hell of a goal, though, wouldn't it? Nice shot by Milano.
Yeah.
How did he go, Tyler, how did he go all summer without getting signed, and then Calgary just decided not to sign him? What happened there?
He was bad in camp, apparently. Like, it wasn't even like a controversial thing that they let him go down in Calgary. Everyone was kind of like, oh, yeah, he wasn't good. Super weird, though. He's one of those guys, though, where if he's not in your top six, I don't think he has much of a role, right? Like, you need to play him with skill. Otherwise, he's kind of useless, I think.
What do you think about Puljujarvi up on the first line?
Well, he had a couple good looks there early.
The only thing I don't like about Jesse up there is that when he's up there, I feel like he has the need to shoot. Like he thinks, oh, Connor's going to pass to me, I have to shoot. So he's going to launch a bunch of muffins from top of the circle into the goalie, and they're just going to stop it every time.
Yeah. He still looks a little uncoordinated, I would say. And again, I think that's just the result of, that's a good point you made. Like, he feels the need to be someone else, be a different style of player when he's with McDavid versus I like him on the third line because he can just kind of do his thing, right?
He just does his thing. He is who he is. There's so much pressure for him on his shoulders when he's playing with Connor, and I don't know that that's best for his game, at least not right now.
Electronic Jordan just pointed out that my graphic says Oilers versus Stars 2 p.m. I guarantee you it is not the Oilers Stars game on right now, so I'm going to fix it. There's a good stop from Stu. What is he, 7 for 7 to start the game? Looking good.
Let's talk about the goaltending, Tyler.
Well, you know
Jack Hamill's going to go in tomorrow against Tampa Bay.
That makes me nervous.
What is a successful start for Jack Campbell tomorrow?
Under 4 goals against. That's where I'll set the bar. Like, I don't care how many shots he faces, whatever. Give up less than 4, and I'll be happy with it. That's a really tough start to put him into. Tampa Bay is playing really good hockey right now. Anything less than 4?
Did you hear what Chris Pronger said before the game about Jack Hamill's comments?
No, but I'm interested to hear what he said.
I'm paraphrasing, obviously, because I don't have it down. But what he said is he's like, man, if I'm a defenseman on the Oilers, I do not want my goaltender saying that shit to the media.
Why?
He kind of says, you know what? I want my goaltender to be back there, defiant, confident. He's like, that doesn't make me feel very good if he's already that down on himself in public to the media. He's like, if he's saying that to the media, what is he saying in the room? That's Chris Pronger's thoughts, not my own.
Yeah, I know. My response to that, that's a pretty personality kind of take. Like, okay, Pronger, you might not like that. Maybe the defensemen in the Oilers room are sitting there being like, God, thank God he's not sitting there being like, well, the whole team's bad, not just me. Like, what would you want him to say?
Well, that's exactly what Mike Smith would have said, right? He's just like, Mike, you had a horrible play tonight. You came 50 feet out of the net. You passed it right to the player, and he shot it into the empty cage. What do you have to say, Mike Smith? And you'd be like, fucking everybody's got to play better out there,
Yeah.
We're just trying our best. Sometimes things don't go your way. But he wouldn't have owned it. He would have been the defiant guy. Maybe that's just a generational thing.
Yeah,
Thoughts,
maybe.
Tyler?
I don't know. Like if I was in the room and my goalie was like, I've been pathetic, I've been terrible, and I know he has been terrible, I wouldn't have a big issue with it.
I wish he wouldn't have said pathetic. That's just like one of that's just one, I don't know. That's just a very strong adjective to me.
Yeah, I guess.
Room for improvement. Silver linings, right?
I don't think there's a lot of silver linings in Jack Campbell's game right now. I guess the fact he's won more starts than he's lost, that's good.
Hey, there you go. Come on.
Anyway,
there's nowhere to go but up.
Sure. Who was it was Hyman that just fell? Hey, what are you on for what are you betting tonight?
Well, I'm scared because of exactly what I told you. When the Oilers go up against a team that I think on paper they should beat hands down, I get the most nervous.
Yeah.
There's just something about going up against a backup when you got key guys out of the lineup that it makes me nervous. So I was a little bit more conservative today. I have Connor and Leon both to score. That's the riskiest play I've got on the
parlayed or just straight up each?
That was a pre-built bet from our friends at Betway.
Hell yeah, Betway.
That one's at plus 300. That's about as risky as I got today.
Okay. I did one just absurd pre-built bet.
Go ahead.
One sec here. I got to pull it up.
Another one I did while you're pulling it up is Leon Draisaitl to register over 3.5 shots. That was plus 120. So I feel good about that one. Oilers need a win. He's a guy that can contribute to that. Generally, he comes out firing in those situations.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Ooh, little odd man. Ooh, pad stop. Shot on goal for Holloway, though.
Well, how about Yamo in the fourth?
I mean, you have to, right? You can't be not producing in a skill spot for 12 games and just have no repercussions. So maybe this is we talked about Puljujarvi going down the lineup and he plays more like himself, a little different. I don't know if that'll be the case with Yamamoto just because of the way he plays his best, right? He is a good complementary piece, but I don't know. Maybe it just takes a little pressure off him.
The thing that sucks right now, though, in a move like that, I get moving Yamamoto down to the fourth line. Yeah. He hasn't really done a whole lot. It's not shooting the puck. I mean, he never really does. Streaky scorer at best, right? He needs a goal in the worst way. And then I guarantee when he gets one, he's going to go and fire off 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah.
But right now, elevating someone else in his spot, there's not a lot of good options in terms of somebody who's Puljujarvi's on fire. He should go up there with Connor.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. If you were to pick their hottest depth player right now, it's Derek Ryan, and you're not putting him in the top 6.
Come on, give it to me.
Okay, my big bet.
Ryan and McDavid.
15-1. Oilers to score over 4.5 goals. Oilers to win the first period, so it's in danger already of not hitting. Oilers puck line, Nuge to get a point, McDavid to score, McDavid over 3.5 shots.
You got some work to do.
Yeah, well, they got to win the first period or else the whole thing's shot.
Well, I've got 2 goals in the first period. I'm looking hooped on that one already.
Yeah, they got, I mean, you never know. Maybe they'll get
I believe there's time. There's time. Last time we were doing the stream, I still had the 2-goal bet in the first period. It was not looking good. And all of a sudden, bang, bang, way she goes sometimes. I also think that this is one of those games where if the Oilers actually score a goal, who is in net right now? I've never seen this person before in my life.
Charlie
if
Lindgren.
They get a ball again, what is his name?
Charlie Lindgren.
He's not a real person. If they get a goal against that guy, I feel like the floodgates are going to open a little bit. Maybe that's just me drinking the Kool-Aid. Maybe that's just me trying to say things while this horrible Connor and Wayne commercial is on. I used to like it. Now it annoys me.
I think it's really stupid.
Yeah, way she goes. How many people are watching this right now anyway, Tyler?
We are at 45.
Yeah. What are the people saying? Are they excited about this game? Are they nervous?
Yeah, a couple people were mad about the goal, but then they also, like us, realized it didn't go in. A lot of debate about Campbell in the chat right now.
What are they saying? What are the people saying?
Pradneski. Ooh, that's a mouthful. My bad. I'm fine with Campbell. He's just being hard on himself, but it's not like he's throwing the team under the bus. Last game, he said he was pathetic, and the boys played great, but they weren't great. Yeah. M. Daly says, I agree with Pronger. Frog Prince says he's had a bunch of great saves. He's just not steady. Rusty says, I believe in Campbell. He'll figure it out.
That is one of the things about, I don't know who said that he's made a bunch of great saves. That is the thing about Campbell this year too, hey? Yep. He's just made, fuck. They just Campbell's made some beauty saves, like some absolute dimes. And then there's other things where, like the other night against whoever, Dallas.
Yeah.
How many? There's 3 he wants back at least.
Yeah, they never really went into it too in depth on the broadcast. Did that one go through his glove?
I wish, I need a breakdown on that one. Because there's they showed the hole looking bigger as if it did, but this is that's what she said. This is also 2022. I have a hard time thinking that the puck went through a glove these days, but I don't know. It's not like we're talking about Tom Barrasso's glove back in 1994, you know?
Remember when that ball went through Vladdy's glove this year and it cost the Jays a game?
Well, that is true.
You know
that is true.
When you make a "that's what she said" joke on my stream,
what do I get? That's real nice.
Yep. There you
go. That's real nice.
Now
Who else got coming on this thing? Who else has agreed to come on to this tomfoolery?
Zach's coming on first intermission. Waz is coming on second intermission. At some point, Wanya is coming on, I believe.
I see.
Okay, here we go, boys. Let's get going in the right direction.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, off the post.
See, Tyler, this is just making me so nervous, this game.
Look at this rush the other way, though. Hey, put it on net, Hyman. Come on, we need 3 more shots from you tonight. What are you doing? For the love of the game, start shooting the puck more, Hyman. He's had 2 now.
For the love of the game, I would love Leon to get a bunch of shots. I would love Leon and Connor to get a goal. I'd love anyone to get a goal, frankly.
Yeah. Stealth says, we got to stop passing, start shooting, right? Hyman, I agree. Rip that puck if you're Zach Hyman. I'm sorry, it's Charlie Lindgren.
When the Oilers are not playing confident, they try to be too cute by about half. And that's too many passes, and they're doing it tonight. Just got to rip it, boys. Sometimes you just get shot on net, low in the pads, crash the net. Let's get a little greasy out there. Let's go find some garbage. Let's put on our hard hats. Let's get to work. Shovel some shit in.
2:25 to go in the first. Ooh, look at Kane throwing his body around a little bit.
I am a full even. I've paused mine 10 seconds, and I'm still 10 seconds ahead of you.
Oh, yeah. Ovi's got the puck right now and just fumbled it away on my screen. So, what I did for the gift card is I had everyone guess who they think is going to score first. And if you're right, you go into a draw for the GC.
Do you get a pick on either side of the equation?
No, sorry. It's just first Oilers goal of the game.
Well, that's too bad.
Why? Because Washington buries that? Damn it. Ah, come on. Well, there goes my big parlay.
Yep.
Yep.
Boys are just... This one has... Well, we live bet in the comeback now, Tyler?
Oh, what's Lance said in the chat, that one's in for sure. But Woody looked like he was eyeing something up down there. Maybe offside?
What he's eyeing up is how Warren Fogle could possibly give the puck away that
Jesus,
poorly.
Fogle.
Tyler, I've said it a million times on ON radio. Respect the blue lines.
Well,
and Warren Fogle did not.
He had McLeod. That was an easy, 15-foot pass he could have made?
That is a brutal giveaway by Warren Fogle. That dude is ice cold to the point where he is getting assists on other teams' goals. He is going to be riding the pine for a little bit on that one because Woody looks mad. Big mad.
Oy, Fogle. He has a tendency to do some things that are.
Do you know that Warren Fogle has 2 assists in his last 30 games?
People forget, he was getting healthy scratched in the playoffs. Oh, and now they're getting a penalty. Yep. Oh, my God, Murray.
I wouldn't have scratched Niemelainen for Murray. I'm just putting that out there.
No, I would have played Murray in one of these two. You don't want him sitting that long. Right? You got to keep him somewhat fresh. You know who wouldn't have taken that penalty? The Cowboy.
How is the Cowboy that got nowhere? He's nowhere, is he?
How does Chris Russell not have a job? I don't get it, man.
He's not playing. I'm looking right now. He's not playing anywhere.
Just chilling at the farm in Carolina.
35 years old. Guy with 912 NHL games on his resume. Most block shots of anybody. He's even got silver pads. I'm nervous about the Oilers PK and having Ovi being Ovi in his office on the left circle. This is an Oilers PK that looks like it is about to get demolished by Ovechkin, and I really dislike it.
Yeah, look, he loops all the way up around into his office.
You know exactly where he's going. Yeah. Everybody in the building knows where he's going, and you're not going to stop it. You're not going to stop him from doing it. And the Oilers PK has only had 2 instances, Tyler, this season where they have shut out the other team completely. That is not good.
You have the whole ice to put it down there on the PK, and you fire it into the bench. Come on. The whole ice. What are we doing?
No, we're going to go. We need a little shorty here. That's how I feel.
Well, yeah, I would agree. Oh, go, Connor. What, are you ahead? Oh, come on, Bag Milk. Please tell me you're ahead. Let's go. Come on. Ah, darn. Need McDavid to stay at McDavid needs to score tonight to stay at a goal per game pace.
He does. I also need another quick one here to hold up my over 1.5 goals bet. We got 20 seconds on my stream, Tyler.
Yeah, I got 23 right now. Boy, you don't want it to be a Washington goal, though.
Well,
don't say things like
that. For love of the game, you know?
For the love of the game.
Yeah.
No, this got to be the end of the period. 3 seconds. Ooh, that got a little dicey there. Sorry, BM.
I got to say, that giveaway by Warren Fogle is one of the worst things I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah, that was terrible. Ooh, how fast. McDavid, did he click up to 36 or 38 there for a second?
Yeah, something like that.
God. That is insane. Absolutely insane. All right. BM, thank you.
No problem.
Wait, are we live betting the comeback together? What's it at?
I don't know. I'll check right now real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to pull mine up too and see what it's at.
First intermission.
Plus 140.
That's it, eh?
It's not quite as juicy as I would have liked. What are they to come back and win in regulation? 10-minute winner. Oh, there's so many things you can bet on nowadays.
It is just crazy. It really is.
It's insane.
I've got regulation win plus 230.
Ooh. That's tempting. That is rather
tempting. Our friends at Betway.
Yeah, shout out to Betway. Right. BM, I'll let you go, buddy.
I'm going to do it. I'm riding.
Okay, I'll do it too. I'll go Oilers and Reg.
All right.
We ride.
Say hi to Zach for me.
Yes, I will. Goodbye, sir.
Bye.
Okay, there you go. There goes Bag Milk. Off into the distance. I'm going to get Zach on here probably right away, I think. I'll just pop Bag Milk out of here. Remove. Should I report Bag Milk to Zoom? No. Yeah, I'll get Zach in here right away. Shout out to Bag Milk for joining us on the Sherwood Ford, the Giant line, guest line, friendship line. That's what we'll call it. The Sherwood Ford friendship line. Came up with that on the spot. I'm also going to step aside here and take like 30 seconds off, then I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. No Zach Lang yet. He should hop in any second, though. I'm going to send out a little tweet, let people know we're chatting a little intermission hockey. Give me 3 words or less to describe that Oilers first period. Drop that in the chat. 3 words or less. And while you're doing that, hammer the like button. How many likes are we at? There's 51 of you watching and only 15 likes. That math don't add up. Hammer the like button. Hammer the like button. And I'm going to let people know that we're doing some intermission chatting. See if that pops a few more people in here. No Oiler has scored yet. Rusty says meh. Stealth says lousy. Canadad says meh. Jessica says lackluster. Cool guy Adam rough. Daniel bland. Lance said nervous bagged milk. Genesis said less than ideal. Up to 20 likes. See, that's a little bit better. And I know my camera does this weird thing at the bottom where like, boop, boop. I don't know how to properly say it, but anyways, keep hammering that like button. Ace says rancid bananas. Quaddy says shoot the puck. Ice Dara, buy the posts a beer. That's 5 words. Someone just said this team's so shit. I'm not going to put that in the chat. We do not want your negative energy around here. Frog Prince. Fogle looks great at center ice. Once he crosses a blue line, it gets weird. Yeah. I know there's a few other comments in here about Fogle. I don't want to be too hard on the guy. It's frustrating. There are a lot of frustrating moments with him. Someone else said you can't waive him because you can't lose the trade. I mean, Carolina healthy scratched Ethan Bear for a month and then traded him for a 5th-round pick, and I think had to keep money. I don't think you're worried about losing the trade at this point, is all I'm saying. Reckless optimism is all we want here. Yes, reckless optimism is all we want here. That is what these streams are all about. Frog Prince, describing the first period in 3 words or less. Thank you, Skinner. Canada, we're a big vibes stream. We are. That's like Coombsy and I got to do a new episode of Blue Jays Nation Radio right away. Now that the Major League Baseball season is officially wrapped up, we're a big vibes podcast. That's always our joke. Typical Oiler fan ran Russell into the ground for years. Why would he even want to be here? No one ran Chris Russell into the ground. They ran the fact that Chris Russell got paid $4 million to be a third-pairing defenseman into the ground. That wasn't Chris Russell's fault. If you paid me $4 million a year to be on the Oilers' blue line, I would be terrible, but I would take the money, and the fan base would hate me. But, people hated the Peter Chiarelli signing. I never hated the player. He's serviceable, but it was too much cap space. The last couple of years, Russell at like 1.25, oh my God. That was a great deal. You could slide him in and out of your lineup. I miss the Cowboy. I'm going to text Zach Lang. Yeah, I just never had a... Oh, I told Zach second intermission. That's my bad, everybody. Zach's coming in second intermission. Who did I say first intermission to? I told Waz second intermission as well. everybody's sitting here like, why is no one joining the Zoom? I sent an email. I asked both of them for second intermission. So I just texted Waz, asked him if he wants to hop in here real quick. Electronic Jordan, dad is part of the solution. Yes, he is. Is there a Flames fan in here? Bouchard is a bust. Same with Holloway. Okay, if they are a Flames fan, let's make fun of some of the Flames prospects. Let's see if we can find a Flames prospect. Huh? There you go. Feel free to use that one. Like what, Dylan Dubé? He's 24. He's not even a prospect. Oh, yeah, they were getting all excited about that Connor Mackey guy in the AHL. He's also 26, by the way. Come on. Let's find a Flames player who's under 25. That's the challenge. They have one player under 25 on their entire NHL roster right now. Adam Ruzicka. One player under 25 on their entire NHL roster. The Oilers, well, McDavid's only 25, so let's keep that in mind. Yamamoto, Puljujarvi, Holloway, McLeod. That's a bunch right there in the forward group alone. Bouchard, Skinner, who's playing great. Niemelainen, yup. Gotta love Nemo. All right, we're going to get to Waz here in just a second. I'm going to make sure I haven't spelt anything wrong on his name key. All right, we're going to bring Waz in live. We're not even going to take a break. I hope he's prepared for that. Waz, I was just telling the people we're not even taking a break. I'm just bringing you on live. We're live ASAP.
I love this. This is a great idea.
What'd you think of the first period, man?
Aside from that turnover by Fogle, I thought it was all right. I thought the speed of the game was it was fun to start off. I thought the Oilers brought in like a good amount of speed to start the first 10 minutes, and then it looked like Washington kind of just shifted the momentum in their favor. And then obviously what did you think of that Fogle turnover? Would you blame that all on him, or could the team defended better?
No, that's on him. He had McLeod open up by center ice there. He could have just chipped it out of the zone. If he chips it out of the zone, McLeod's waiting for it, slams it the other way. It's not an issue at all. But
yeah, no, I was watching the Sportsnet panel. They were saying how it's not totally on Fogle. I'm like, I don't know about that. It looked pretty bad.
And yeah, like there's rarely ever going to be a goal that's like solely on one guy.
Yeah,
but, you know, McDavid's got to score tonight to stay at a goal per game on the season. You think he does it? You think we get a Mac Daddy tuck here?
Oh, there's plenty of time. I think he should be able to do it considering the pace and the way he's been scoring recently, but with just how the Oilers have played in the last two games, I'll say yes. I'll say yes. I don't want to overcomplicate an answer, you know?
Yeah, no, that is fair. What are they talking about on the panel? Look, it's an Oilers intermission show, and they're talking about the Sens and the Canucks. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, they were talking about Puljujarvi for a bit, and Cassie Campbell was going on and how he needs to use his body a bit better in front of the net and how he doesn't look confident.
I mean, I wouldn't say he doesn't look confident right now. I also don't agree with the using his body in front of the net. He actually tends to do that, like, okay. Bag Milk and I were talking about this on the stream. I feel like he changes his game too much when he's with McDavid, and he goes at it from like, I need to be a sniper, I got to shoot the puck, and like, I can't miss a scoring chance, versus when he's on the third line, he just puts his head down and goes to the net. And like, that's all they need him to do.
Yeah, I just view Puljujarvi as a complimentary player, honestly. I don't think he's ever really been a scorer in his career, right? Like, I think people view him as this, like, goal scorer, but he's never been that. I mean, I was looking at his numbers back. I mean, this is way when he's playing in junior. Even in junior, he didn't score a ton. So I don't know what people really expect in terms of point production from Puljujarvi.
Yeah, like, I mean, last year, 36 points in 65 games is, like, unreal. That's, like, probably... I'm not going to say as good as he'll ever get. I think he can be a 50-point guy one day. Yeah. I'm not sure if he'll ever be a 50-point guy here. Just because, again, I'm not sure how well he fits into the top six here. If Zach was here, he'd be yelling at both of us. I literally looked at my tweet deck for like 6 seconds after when I was bringing on Bagged Milk, and it was like 4 tweets about Puljujarvi from varying people. And it was like, oh my God. I am so tired of it.
I'm very 50-50 with Puljujarvi. I like what he brings to the table in terms of like his defensive skill set, I guess. But at the same time, I do see the flaws in his game. He's not this like amazing winger that needs to be getting all the ice time in the world. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like I think the eye test plays a factor in this, in a sense, right?
I'm with you 100%, man. Like, I'm right in the middle with Puljujarvi. I like him as a third line guy. I think he has potential as a top 6 guy. Like tonight with McDavid, he looked okay in the first. It wasn't like a bad period at all. But I do also think the whole, like, he makes McDavid better. It's like, to be fair, I'm not sure if there's a single player in the league who, like, makes McDavid better. There's just a bunch of guys who would fit in well next to McDavid.
It's usually McDavid makes the other players around him better. I don't know. It's overblown with Puljujarvi, I would say.
Yeah.
It's either you love him or you hate him. There's no middle ground.
Lance has a question. I would love everyone's input on my reverse retro jersey. Is it taboo to get a reverse retro but put an old player from the original McFarlane logo era? Can I get a Jason Smith reverse retro? Interesting.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, it'd have the C on it as well. People would know who it is. I always did, to be fair, though. I always found it weird when people would, like, get the new Adidas jerseys with Gretzky on the back.
Yeah.
Like, that was weird to me. Like, he never wore the jersey, so, like, why is it?
I was going to say, I think it's better. I don't like it when people put their own names on the back.
Yeah, that's weird to me, too.
Like, sorry to anyone out there who likes doing that, but it's like, I don't need to know your last name.
Yeah, I've always found that a little odd too. Like, I'm also becoming a big fan of just a crisp blank jersey, like no name on the back. I was
thinking.
Like I got a reverse retro, the old one, the white with the orange shoulders, and I love that jersey. And I think part of the reason I love it is because there's no name. Like, I just appreciate the jersey for what it is.
Yeah, there's no emotional attachment to it. I remember back last game, Rexall Place, I decided to pick up a Taylor Hall jersey. Because they were on sale, and like Eberle was on sale, Nuge was on sale. I'm like, oh, Taylor Hall's probably the least likely to be traded. He's traded that offseason. I'm like, oh, great. So
you got exactly 0 games out of that jersey, was.
Yeah. So I just gave it to my dad. There you
go. Yeah. They were breaking down the first period stats there. Oh wait, that might have been for the Calgary Islanders game. No, it was Edmonton, Washington. Shot attempts were 27-17 for Washington, I believe, is what they showed there. Not great. Yeah, shot attempts 27-17. Actual shots 10-9. Oilers got to shoot the puck more, man. That was my big takeaway from the first.
I also just don't like the way the Oilers allow teams into their zone. I don't know. It's something about it. I feel the way they allow player, like the zone entries are just not good for the Oilers. I'm trying to sound very fancy here, but it's just I've noticed that. I'm like, they allow teams to way too easily into the zone.
And you know what? Sense? Yeah, and I remember last year, this was, again, I said after, like, the second game of the year, I'm like, ooh, this team's feeling very Dave Tippett-esque or Dave Tippett-y, and everyone ripped on me because they're like, oh, you're freaking out. But one of the things that they did really well once Woodcroft took over last year is they got super aggressive attacking the other team at the blue line. Like, they didn't give a ton of space at their own line, and then they just kind of started doing that again this year, and it's puzzling for me.
Do you think it's because the Oilers, once they start winning, they feel comfortable enough to the point where they go back into bad habits?
Oh God! But if that's the case, like, it's November. Like, you can't be that confident in yourself right now.
Yeah, I honestly I don't know. Joey Fervet live asks, what number is Tyler? What is your number?
In beer league, I wear 89 because I was a big, you know me, I'm a big OG Sam Gagner guy.
Oh, that's what I said to Bag Milk on his Better Late Than Never. I sent a voicemail. Big Sam Gagner guy.
Yeah, I wear 89 in beer league. So if I had to pick a jersey number, if you were ordering your Remchuck, it would be 89 on the back. What about you? Aren't you you were like number 9, weren't you?
Oh no, I'm number 8 because I'm a big Ovechkin guy. Or I was growing up. I was really big. I was a big Ovi fan up until he won the cup, and then I hopped off his bandwagon because he finally won the cup.
Yeah. How sick were those Capitals reverse retros, though?
Oh, they're beautiful. I think they've got like top 5 easily reverse retros. Somebody at the Oilers store the other day, who do you think has the best reverse retros? I'm like, I can't think off the top of my head, but
Boston was wearing the Pooh Bear ones today. Those are sick. The Capitals, I think, might be the best. I love the Penguins. The Robo Penguins, dope. Coyotes are sneaky good. Islanders with Captain Highlander. Those are good. There's a lot of good ones.
I like San Jose's, the California Seals throwback.
Yeah, those are cool. I got a Seals jersey in my closet here.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
They're dope. Also an old Nordiques one. Those ones are cool.
I'm going to take a look at the reverse retros. Right. Okay, I would say Florida is up there.
Oh, you like that, hey? They're out there, but I don't mind it. Yeah, Mike says Panthers is the best. Buffalo
like
reverse retro. I think they're rocking those tomorrow or something like that.
The white one?
Yeah, the white. No,
the
Buffalo has they're going with the black, the old Buffalo head.
The black Buffalo is sweet. I would totally purchase that. I would like if it didn't cost me an arm and a leg.
Jerseys are expensive.
No, I think Dan and I. No, it was Cam and I were talking in the office saying how like they're so expensive and that he'll never buy a product over $200. That's like hockey related. It's fair.
I'm trying to like baseball jerseys aren't terrible. You can get a baseball jersey with a name on the back for like $170. NBA is pretty much the same. Football can get up there. I think football with a name on the back's $195-ish.
Soccer jerseys are stupid expensive as well.
Are they?
Yeah, they're around 100 Canadian.
Okay, but that's not bad like relative to other sports. But I guess it's more of just like a shirt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, hockey jerseys $240. I get like material and all that, but that is insane.
True.
That is insane. All right, I'm gonna go through the out of town scoreboard and all that. Was thanks for hopping on, man.
Oh, for sure, definitely. Sounds good. If you need me back for the second intermission, I'll come by.
I think I have Zach for the second, but I might bug you in the third period.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just let me know if you need me back. I'll hop on easy.
Yes, sir. All right, there you go. There goes Waz, fading off into the distance. Let's go through the scores because we have two other games in action. Can I do this properly? Yeah, there we go. Flames are up 3-1. Backlund has 2. Wow. Lindholm's got 1. Sebastian Aho, the other Sebastian Aho, has the Lone Islanders goal. Barzal, Bailey. Oh, Zadorov got a point. I have him in DraftKings. That's why I point that out. The other game, St. Louis, Boston. 1-1. Man, the Blues, do they ever need a win, hey? 6 losses in a row for the St. Louis Blues. No apple for Bergeron. I needed a Bergeron assist for no particular reason. Oh, and Boston scored on the power play, didn't they? That was a good chance for a Bergeron apple. Tarasenko's got 1 shot. What are we at? That game's in the third period already? Oh, I do not like the looks of that. All right, if you're looking to sync things up, I am about to have puck drop on my screen. They're showing the overhead cam right now. They've shown it for about 5 seconds. I'll count down to when the puck actually drops. 3, 2, 1. Puck down. Oilers killing a penalty to start the period here. Hyman only had 1 shot. Puljujärvi, 3 shots. Good for JP. Get 3 more this period and find the back of the net once. Hey, here we go. Oilers down 1-0. Got to get through this PK. I'm not live betting the comeback till they kill this penalty. Man, Ovi just lingers there, hey? Oh, that went in. Thought Stu had it. Is that second of the game for Dylan Strome? Kennedy's probably happy. Kennedy's a big Dylan Strome fan. Oh, I feel bad for telling Bagged Milk I'd ride with that live bet because I did not get it in, and now I'm going to look at what it is. Ugh. What happened here? Their PK is just so leaky. Like, maybe CC could have jumped in there. Where was Nurse? No, okay, Nurse came up to challenge. That's the right play. CC just kind of got beat in front. Couldn't take Strome's stick. Feels like it's squeaked into it. Brutal. Brutal. What are we getting on the comeback, though? They'll score. Like, they'll get going. Not getting shut out by Charlie Lindgren. If the Oilers are leading after the second, I will do a shot. There's your Remchuk takes a shot bet for the middle frame here. Great play. Connor's flying tonight, to be fair. That could have been a hold, too. How was he supposed to get around that guy? Anyways. Oilers now plus 330 on the straight-up money line. What are they to win in reg? I don't even... Oh, there we go. 3-way. Oilers plus 2 goals is even money. That's actually a tempting live bet, hey? Keep it within... You know, that buys you some leeway. It's a push if they lose by 2. It's a win if they lose by 1 kind of thing. Oilers are 7-1 to win in regulation. Oh, that is so tempting. Oh, unless Washington scores here. No, they didn't. Okay, it's a whistle. We got a stoppage to debate this. What do you think? We live betting this comeback. Oilers 7-1. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Oilers to win in reg 7-1. That's bold. That is bold, folks, but I believe. You got to believe. As if that spotlight just turned on Skinner while he was making that save. Skinner's first career game against the Capitals. And like I said, Lindgren's first career game against the Oilers. Yeah, Lance says do it. It's a sprinkle. You guys are asking how much we're betting? It's a sprinkle. Not even close to a full unit. We're going like, I think I went like, what would that be? Like a third of my usual unit. So it's a sprinkle. Second line's got to get going a little bit. They had a couple okay rushes, but they haven't had like, oh my God, Kane just murdered that guy. Wow. Oh, and Hyman almost had that in front too. Jeez, they got to show a replay of that. Good Lord. You sure that wasn't offside stripes? And now you can't review it because they pulled it out. I feel like he touched it before. Anyways, hopefully that doesn't bite the Oilers. Oh, you're not calling that, are you? Washington wanted it. Fogle. Oh, my God. Oh, what was the point of that? Oh, no. Oh, no. Good stick. Yeah, there's a good play by Fogle. That's how you get back in the good books on McLeod. You can tell McLeod was pissed at himself there, the way he looked up. Okay. What do we got going on in the chat? Sprinkle? Sprinkles are for donuts. Hyman needs to stay with McDavid, put Puljujarvi with Dry. I don't know if I love Puljujarvi with Dry either. I wouldn't hate the idea of McDavid, Hyman, Puljujarvi. Nice play, Yamo. Here we go. Holloway drops it back. They getting one here? Oh. Nurse rips it high. Oh. Look at Holloway going in the net. I love that. Fire it again, Cece. Devin Shore clapper. Yes. Oh. That's a good read by Cece to get down low there, right? You have a backup. Shore's kind of covering you because he was at the point. Keep the rush alive for a second at least. For a short second. That was a Vanek. There you go, Yamo. Nurse up in the rush again. Okay. Start building on that. That's a good shift by your fourth line. You got to I mean, they're still out there, so it still is a good shift. You got to build on that now. I'm usually not one to complain about stuff like this. I generally, they're lucky that missed the net. When it comes to broadcast stuff and all that, I don't like the live board ads. It's just too much. It feels so wildly unnecessary too. I don't know. I guess the TV networks are making more money, but then aren't the teams losing money because their ads in the arena are worth way less? You know? And they're distracting. Like that one there, the puck's going around and you have a goddamn Enterprise car ripping around the neutral zone too. It's just why? You know? I don't complain about the betting ads. They're annoying. I will say they're annoying, but it's one of those TV companies, they got to make money. Those betting companies pay big. But these moving ads, it's just a little much. Nice stop, Stu. Genesis says the issue is that we need someone in the top 6 to replace Yamo and produce. That's why it would have been nice if it was Holloway, right? And maybe they should have given him a little bit of a longer leash, but Lance says, I don't mean to be that guy, but if we can't agree on a place that Puljujarvi should play, then we should trade him. No, I mean, that's just us disagreeing on it. I think he's fine. I like him more on the third line, but he's not a black hole in the top 6. In the playoffs last year, he really struggled. Look at Bouchard driving that guy into the post. Bouchard's got to get a little mean. Anyways, back to Puljujarvi. I think he's fine as a third liner, and in the playoffs, he wasn't great in the top 6. He was a bit of a black hole. Now he's less of a black hole. Mojis, we need to send Holloway down before burning year 1. I actually don't. It doesn't matter. You're burning year one no matter what at this point. That's like a junior thing, right? Like you can send him back if he's from major junior before 9 games. You can send him back and it doesn't burn year one of his ELC. And there is like a slide rule or whatever, but the Holloway is he's past that stage now. So you're burning a year of the ELC whether he's here or in Bakersfield. So I'm just catching up on the chat here. I think Genesis says, I think it could be Holloway, just not yet. He needs a month or so in Bako. And I agree. I think they do. What are they reviewing? This isn't good. Did they score? Was it when that spotlight came on? No, that was so long ago. Show me broadcast. What happened? If they go down 3-0, I'm gonna be more than a little ticked off. Okay. No goal. We're all good. Still 2-0. Oh, this is seriously what they were watching? Oh. Okay, actually, yeah. That makes a little bit of sense. I don't have my sound on, so I don't know when the whistle went. Feels like the whistle probably went before that puck got pushed in, though. Woody hasn't gone to the blender yet, hey? Letting these lines kind of breathe. I don't mind that. I've always said I don't love when coaches just like go to the blender automatically. Should be more of like a last resort thing than it usually is. That might be offside. That's what I hate about these offside reviews is when there's plays like that where I'm like, ooh, that might be offside. I'm kind of low-key like, maybe we just bring the puck out of the zone here, boys. Don't put me through a review. That takes way too much time. Bring it out of the zone, go attack again. That would like play into my psyche if I was a player too. I'd be like, oh boy, we might have been offside, guys. Might want to lap up here. Here we go, try. Nice play there to slam on the brakes. Where did that go? Need some Hyman shots on net, am I right? Mike says all ELCs are two-way. Holloway doesn't need waivers since he hasn't reached the games played requirement. Yeah. So like a two-way contract, people always get confused by that. And I honestly didn't know this up until a couple of years ago. Get in the lanes. Good block. A two-way contract, that has nothing to do with waivers. Like that terminology. Put it on net, Hyman. Attaboy. Oh, he missed the net. Come on. Two-way contract has nothing to do with waivers, right? A two-way contract is all about salary. So when you hear like, oh, the Oilers have signed so-and-so to a two-way contract, that just means when he's in the NHL, he makes like this amount of money. And when he's not in the NHL, he makes this amount of money. It's just like a difference in salary. Waivers are all about your experience in the NHL, how many years you've been in the league, that kind of thing. So Holloway doesn't need waivers is the point. Here, I'm just going to flash this up for a second here. 1 sec, everybody. Sorry about that. My audio was muted. Here we go, Connor. Lead a rush. Let's go. Wide of the net. I think whoever it was got a stick on that anyways. What are you going to do, Stu? Oh, my God. That should have been an easy tape-to-tape pass there. And instead, again, you got to circle back. Do this whole song and dance again. Not even halfway through the game. There's a lot of time for the Oilers to hit their stride. They probably need a good power play right away, though. Start forechecking hard. Get a power play. Let's go. Yeah, the mute button works now. It wasn't, or it was or wasn't working on real life. Yeah, mute button's working. Which is good, considering how much I'm sniffling. Stick in there, attaboy. Who was that off the bench? Derek Ryan's playing some good hockey right now. Like, forget, I mean, it seems like he's taking a lot of penalties, but he's scoring, and, like, he tends to make pretty smart plays with the puck, too. Stop on a guy. That's a little flyby there. It's just those little things that kill your ability to keep the puck in the zone, you know? It's a nice pinch by Kulak. Lance with a little let's go Oilers. Yep. Wherever you are, you got to mix up the juju a little bit. Arm's not up on that, is it? No. Oh, they are calling that. Really? That's on a trip or a hook or something? Yeah, McLeod doesn't like. Oh, who's going to the box right now? Oh. I didn't have my sound on. I don't know what just happened. Both. Was it actually both? Oh, anyone keeping an eye on that Flames game? Should we check in? Will this help anyone's pain with the Oilers? If I show you this? 3-3 game, Flames and Islanders. Anders Lee, Kyle Palmieri. Lee from Nelson and Barzell. 3-3 hockey game. Check in on St. Louis and Boston while we're at it. See what's going on there. Maybe Vlad Tarasenko's getting me some shots. Only one. Come on, Tarasenko. Making me look like a fool. Or I need a Bergeron apple. One of the two. Anyways, the point of me going back to this screen was to show you all that the Flames blew a 3-1 lead. LOL. Now it's time for the Oilers to get the comeback going. Hey, I see my guy Cam in a pizzeria. I owe him 2 beers. Because my Bills lost. Damn. Vince says comeback team of the year. Oh, he's saying let's go Flames. Oh, get out of here, you rascal. 4-on-4, more space for McDry. Yes, that would be correct. Oilers are a good 4-on-4 team, folks. They both went off for McLeod for interference, Kuznetsov for cross-checking. Kuznetsov's got a bit of a history of diving, too, so, like, that probably could have been a couple of things on him is what I'm saying. Oilers need more shots on net, folks. 11 shots. We're almost halfway through this hockey game. Pick it up. Genesis just commented, kick. Are you ahead of me? For those who want to know where I'm at on the game I'm watching, the stream or the feed, puck just got dropped on that faceoff. No, there's no way you saw a goal. Okay, 4-on-4. McDry's out there. Oh, that was sick. That was such a nasty little draw pass to Draisaitl. Look how easily he just, like, speeds up ever so slightly. Oh, that was nasty, that little Draisaitl kick. If that's what you were talking about, Genesis, that was dope. How do you even do that at full speed in an NHL game? That's crazy. They got a good cycle going here. Let's take advantage of it. Come on. Come on, Connor. Oh, my God. Oh. That is so ridiculous. Wow. That is so nasty.
He's a hot guy.
Connor McDavid. Sick. Sick.
I like this right here.
Yeah.
The big guy is smoking hot.
Oh.
I can't believe it.
Connor McDavid. Connie Mack. Putting the Oilers right back in this thing. Woo. Goal per game. It stays alive. 13 goals in game number 13 for Connor McDavid. Oh, that is nice. Now, don't give one right back. Connor McDavid. Wow. Electronic Jordan likes the buttons, I think. I'm assuming you guys heard those all right. Good job. Hey, Waz, I see you're in the chat. Attaboy. You believed, Waz. You believed. Getting another look at that. Oh, the little cut, and then when he loses it for a second and gets it back. Oh, that's so gross. Deception isn't the right word for it, but the idea of like he sees that he's got space, so he pushes the puck forward, and the team's just obsessed with stick checking him at that point, right? But the puck's 3 inches ahead. Oh man, if Draisaitl was scored that, There you go. There's a turnover. You got 2 caps up there. You might have a chance. Oh, I thought Bush would maybe have a chance at like a quick pass. McDavid and Draisaitl are just going to play this whole 4-on-4, I guess. 25 seconds left in the 4-on-4. I was going to put more buttons on here before the stream. All I have now is just the generic ones. But I should definitely add more. If you have ideas for the next stream. Oh, we're going to get to see how fast McDavid's going. I saw 36 there. Sick. Jack said McDavid reached arcade mode. That was so sick. The other thing, too, you know how, like, they always say, like, oh, like, a big fight, like, wakes up the bench a little bit. I feel like McDavid scoring goals like that wakes up the bench. Everyone's, like, just a little bit more fired up. When you see him do that, you got to feel like, oh, my God, are we... Like, you score a normal goal down 2-0, it's like, all right, boys, we're back in the game. You see McDavid do that to put you down by 1, and it's like, oh, we are back in the game. We are back.
We are back.
Hell yeah, we are, Coombsy. I forgot I could do this while I'm streaming, so that'll be my new thing. Big stop by Stu.
I like this right here.
Attaboy, Stu. What's up, McKay? He's an Oilers Nation everyday listener. First time on the live watch, and I'm loving it. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching, I see. Okay, I'm looking. 61 of you in the stream, 25 likes. Huh? Hit the like button. That helps me. Remember, this is all about tricking the algorithm into thinking this is good content. Hit the like button. Yeah, you guys like that Cotton Eye Joe button? Where is it? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Electronic Jordan, no nose blowing so far. No, this is my nose blowing screen. And I'm back. See? You barely notice. Yes, Connor scores first. Shit, that means I got to give away that GC. That means I don't get to keep it. Random. Oh, I should go to this one. Random list generator. Oh, you guys are going to have to bear with me for this giveaway, though, eh? Got to go all the way back. Is YouTube going to let me go back that far? Come on, YouTube. You can't do this to me. Pop-out chat. What's that mean? Oh, YouTube's got to let me go back that far, right? I'll figure it out. We will get the giveaway sorted out. Don't you worry, everybody. Quick stoppage there. Don't forget to mute Tyler. That would sound sticky. Yes. Don't worry. The mute button. All right. 2-1, 9:35 to go. Let's even this thing up. What did I say? If the Oilers have a lead after the period, I'll take a shot. Yes, I will. Don't worry. Ooh, they can't let him stand behind the net for that long. Okay, this is not going well. Second line's a little hemmed in here. Need a big play from someone. These are the moments, you know? Big stick, pace someone to the boards, do something to end the cycle. Or a big stop from Stu, but he's made a bunch of them. He's been good. 2 goals on 18 shots. That's not like a great save percentage. There you go. Or you need a big break sometimes, and then a big hit from Hyman. There you go, boys. And then you let Ovi go right back in with it. This is not good. Ooh. How often does Alex Ovechkin ever pass up a shot from that area? Close to never is what I would say. Kuznetsov just tried to do the Michigan. Get out of here. Oilers didn't get a line change in. Not ideal. You got your break. Puck got out of the zone. And you didn't take advantage of it. That's a good play by Nurse. That's the kind of play that could potentially end a cycle if the rest of the team wasn't done, and then you take a penalty. Yep. That's what happens. You get hemmed in like that. You don't make a good play. And then before you know it, you're shorthanded. Not good. Not good. Hammer the like button if you're watching. Thank you. Big PK for the Oil. Big PK for the Oil. Of course, Patrice Bergeron scored but didn't get an assist for me. You've got to be kidding me. I'm just now sweating out my own bets on the stream. Empty net, though, so maybe he gets an apple. This is a big kill for the Oilers. Big kill for the Oilers. I'd argue this might be the hockey game, folks. Stu, cover that. Wait. You don't get a kill here. Might be tough sledding. Get it out. Went on that rant the other day with Jay. Oh, do they call that a hook on the Oilers? Oh, Yamo. Yes, I agree, McKay. Not looking good. Cam, oh, Yamo, yeah. That is, that's not how you get back in the coach's good books. Let's watch this. I mean, it's a little ticky-tack, but you got to watch where your stick goes. Like, you throw your stick up into a guy's armpits. You put yourself at risk. You know? Oh, man. Ovi on this on a 5-on-3 for a minute 40. Ay. Good stick. I think that was Cece who got a piece of that. Great stick. Draisaitl chasing a little. Damn it. Gotta stay disciplined. Gotta stay disciplined. That kind of stuff can't be happening, you know? And this all starts, I said it, you get hemmed in your own end. Washington passes the puck out of their zone, and yet you don't make the plays necessary to put a stop to the... Like, this game's been all Washington for the last... Basically, since McDavid, or since the end of the 4-on-4. And now you still have to kill probably a minute 39. You still got to kill. Yeah, you can't try to get the goal back here, though. At least I don't think you can. This is a big... Sorry, I'm like going quiet because I'm so dialed into this penalty kill right now. Yeah, Ace said way too easy. You're right. I mean, it's a 5-on-3. It's tough. Now you definitely can't give up another one here. Oh, my God. Oh, they're lucky they didn't call that on Washington. Big stop by Stu there. Oh, that's such a dive, man. Kuznetsov dives so much. That's not like just an Oilers thing. I'm pretty sure he's one of those guys who's like gotten the old fine. That might have been offside too. I'm pretty sure Kuznetsov's been fined before for embellishment. Like that play there, he goes down so easy. Yeah, Frog Prince. It was all Edmonton before the 4-on-4. Genesis. Edmonton doesn't seem to have anyone who can break up a cycle, and it hurts. Yeah, I mean, Nurse made a good play there. Like, he took a hard physical check right before that penalty, and it was like, okay, there's your cycle breaker. And then they take a penalty right after because they're exhausted. Okay, PK almost done here. Come on. Good work. Go, Hyman. Look at Hyman just hustling down there. Hey, there we go. Got it right back. Okay. Okay. Attaboy, Nuge.
We are back.
We are back, folks.
Pour it on!
Let's go. Let's go, Oil. Great. This effort from Hyman, that's unbelievable, hey? Drive wide, throw it in front. Nuggy gets another one. Nuge. Nuge. He did hit that, right? He wouldn't celebrate like that if he didn't hit it in. That was just a great play. That great play by Hyman. For Nuge, his first goal in 4 games. First shot on goal in a couple games as well for RNH. 6th on the year, 6 goals in 12 games. Nuge is back to a 40-goal pace. 6 goals in 13 games, I guess. Today's game number 13. Good work, Nuge. Right on. I can cash out that live bet for a profit, but we let it ride. We let it ride. Oilers in regulation. Stealth says, I'm calling it right now. We don't get a penalty. I'm calling it right now. I bet you the Oilers get the next power play. You all know how NHL officiating works. Ace says, my feed is 1 min behind. Just hit pause on the stream, and I think you should be able to, like, just watch me on a delay and catch everything up. Anyways, big final 5 here for the Oilers. If they somehow tie this game up, I'd be thrilled. Who got that? I think we're going to a TV timeout. They're going to re-show that goal. Great hand-eye by Nuge. Who got that? This is honestly, watching a game with no sound. I would imagine some of you are doing that as well. Oh, Jesus. My mic just fell. Sorry, everybody. That was probably incredibly loud for you. My mic arm broke. Hope you all enjoyed that sound. Tyler called it. What a guy. Oh, yeah, they did get that, eh? Nice. Bruins beat the Blues 3-1. 7 losses in a row. Yikes. Something's got to give in St. Louis, right? Like, I don't think you can... Oh, Tarasenko ends with 2 shots. Boo! Boo! That means I missed both of my bets in that game. Wah, wah, wah. Do I have a little button for that?
Oh, that's cold.
It is cold. Calgary, Long Island. That game's in OT. Hopefully the Islanders can pull out a big dub here, hey? See how that plays out. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, mic drop. Oilers get the next power play. Mic drop. I think it's good now. I don't think I need to be holding on to it. I just have to be very careful, like, not to bump it. Yeah, it is going to be a Washington power play. So Cody Ceci goes off for interference. I was wrong. Cody Ceci interference against Garnet Hathaway. Oilers back to the PK just when you're getting back in the game. Goes over there. Oh, Ceci. Undisciplined play, man. Like, this is that's what sunk you against Dallas, right? Oilers were almost back in that hockey. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? What can you even say? Their PK is so bad. How is it even this bad? Early in the year, I was like, hey, they got some new guys. They're just working through the kinks. Guys who haven't killed PK, or haven't done PK before. And then they do this. God, that's brutal. Like, it's Ovi, I get it. That's a bullet. Stop taking penalties. How about that? Oh, I was so confident this was an Oilers puck line cover. So confident. That is so annoying. All right, big 5 minutes here. You got to try and make it a 1-goal game before the third, I guess. I don't even know what else to say. I even picked this game to do the stream versus tomorrow because I was like, oh, this one has a better chance of being like a fun stream. You hope for like an Oilers blowout or at least a good game like we got against Chicago last time we did this. This is just miserable. Now you all get to see how mad I get during an Oilers game when things aren't going well. They need a power play soon. I know that's lame to be like, oh, power play will get them back into it. Lance, I'm still having fun. Yeah. I'm having fun too. But everything's also making me grumpy. Get these digital board ads out of here. Jesus. I don't want to see all 32 logos. I want to see the Oilers get a GD power play. How about that? Okay, go Connor. Go Connor. Is Woody going, is he loading up? Yeah, I think he is. Hey, McDavid and Draisaitl together. Usually I disagree with it, but I'll be honest with you. This is fine. This is fine. McDavid and Draisaitl are buzzing. I don't really think anyone else is. Load it up. Getting towards the back half of the game, too, so I'm generally okay with that. No one's there. Here comes the blender. Yep. I know, I cursed it. I said Oilers would get the next power play. That's a brutal turnover. Equally brutal turnover the other way, though, so it worked. You've all watched hockey long enough. Game management in the NHL, how many times do you see a team get 4 straight penalties? Right? Never. Never see a team get 4 straight penalties. Attaboy. I should have stayed inside Puljujärvi. Okay. Here we go. 2:50 to go. Zach Lang's going to join us in the second period. What was that? That was a terrible ice. Flames lost. Okay, that's, I don't know, maybe slightly encouraging, I guess. Ace says, I don't see a lack of effort here per se. I see a lack of discipline. 100%. I think the effort has been there, but you can't just keep going to the box. The Yamo one wasn't good. I didn't like that CC one. And again, you can argue maybe they don't call that all the time, which is fine, but it's about putting yourself in a spot where you can't even give the refs the option for it or whatever, you put your stick up in between a guy's armpit. There's a chance he twists away and you get a penalty. You go hard at a guy when the puck's nowhere close. There's a chance you get a penalty. I get playing hard and all that too, but it's discipline. That's all it is. You can do it the right way. Look at Hyman just working, hey? Do something productive with it now. Come on, Nuge. Here we go. If you can get a goal away from McDavid and Draisaitl after loading up McDavid and Draisaitl, that'd be something. CC Wines fires no traffic. At least I think he got it close to being on net. Here you go, Nuge. Okay, this line is working it right now. Let's try to get one. The shot wasn't even close. 90 seconds to go in the second. Oilers are down by 2. Not great. Yeah, Calgary blew a 3-1 lead. We'll maybe talk about that with Zach Lang. He'll join me in the second intermission. My laptop is so hot right now. Oh, my God. I wasn't going to have a beer during this broadcast, but Oilers are about to make me. Who's he got out there? Okay. Minute to go. McDavid and Draisaitl out there with Devin Shore. Sure. Hemmed in their own zone, though. If they give one up here, I might turn off the stream. Or we'll just do something weird for the third period. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Go. 9 seconds. Pass to no one. Oh, no. Oh, I thought they were calling interference on McDavid there. Oh, my Zoom meeting ended after 40 minutes of being idle. I guess that's what happens when I don't bring in a guest for that long. 8 seconds. Oh, that's a big save. Skinner's made some big saves. Like, his stat line's not pretty. That's the end of the period. His stat line is not pretty, but he's made some big stops. He has made some big stops. So I don't have a problem with this start from Skinner so far. Zach Lang's going to join me in the intermission. We're going to have a little bit of a chat. Talk about whatever we just watched in that second period. There's a lot going on, but Oilers got to be a lot better. That's the bottom line. Okay, I am going to step aside here. Might take like a 60-second break, and when I come back, I should have Zach Lang with me. So stick around. We'll see you in a couple seconds. Don't go anywhere. All right, back a little. Oh, I have the Waz name tag on him. Anyways, what's up, Zach?
Brutal, Tyler. Brutal.
There you go. It's fixed. Quick fix. Brutal like the Oilers. Huh?
Yeah, that was a bad period, man.
Sucked.
I don't know. It's been weird. It's 3 straight games that have been kind of strange ones. I mean, I didn't think the Oilers played bad against New Jersey. They just kind of got outgunned at the end of it there. The Dallas game, I mean, that one was horrible. But this game's just been – it's had a weird pace to it. It's had a weird flow. Like, there was a lot of penalties in that second period. And, I mean, we're really going to need to talk about the Oilers' penalty kill here at some point. 3 power play goals allowed here right now tonight. I mean, that's the difference maker, right?
Yeah, 100% is the difference maker. Like, when you're one, they're playing undisciplined. I didn't like the Yamamoto penalty. I didn't love the CC penalty. The Yamo penalty, like, I get it's a little ticky-tack, but you put your stick in a bad spot. You're already down a man. You got to be smarter than that. And then, yeah, if you're going to be undisciplined, you at least got to get the kills. It's been brutal.
Yeah, like, I mean, this is an issue that goes back to, like, the preseason, right? Like, I remember sitting here in the preseason being like, man, you know what? Like, the Oilers are having some real issues on the penalty kill, and kind of like, okay, well, you know, it's preseason, right? So you don't really think a whole too much about it. But, like, we're well into the regular season here now, and the Oilers have the 28th ranked penalty kill coming into this game. They're only killing off 72.6% of the penalties they're taking. So there's a huge issue here because, like, this was a good unit under the same coaching staff down the stretch last year.
It feels like there's a lot of things that just aren't being done the same as down the stretch last year. Like, we were talking about gap control in the last period. And last year, remember when Woodcroft took over and all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, they're like getting aggressive with their gaps and like not giving teams the blue line. Now it feels like they're willing to give blue lines more often. And I don't know, this little rut they're in right now, they got to snap out of it because it doesn't get easier. Like you look at their schedule and it's like, oh my God, it's like big team after big team after big team coming up. And Tampa Bay tomorrow.
It's actually a pretty brutal schedule, man. Like I just pulled it up really quickly. Last year under Jay Woodcroft, the Oilers had the 8th ranked penalty kill in the regular season. They killed off 82.6, and now it's plummeted all the way down. And you're right, man. Like there's some really tough games coming up for this Oilers team. Like it's not getting easier. You know, they have a tough schedule this year because they want to get the Oilers, you know, these primetime games and stuff like that, right? Yeah. Like it's just I don't know, man. There's something weird about this club right now.
Yeah, the vibes are not good. Checking in with the YouTube chat, Chemo says, I kind of miss Duncan Keith. I was doing a pod hit the other day with my friend Mike and Mike Bond, and we talked about that. Like, I feel like this Oilers team is missing one competent defenseman, whether it's a lefty or a righty. Because if it was a righty and Barry was out of the lineup, or you traded Barry and got like a better defensive righty, then I think Murray and or Niemelainen would look a little bit better with like a trustworthy righty. And the flip side of that is if you got a really good lefty and you could play him with Bouchard or Barry, and then maybe you reunite Kulak and Barry, or you play this new guy with Barry, Barry probably looks better at 5-on-5 like he did during the playoffs last season. They're missing a competent defenseman.
Yeah, they are. Like it's weird to say that like a third pairing defenseman is like something the team is sorely missing right now, because it doesn't really feel like a third pairing defenseman's a guy that's going to be like a big impact player for your team, right? But yeah, man, you're right. Like there is something really missing for this club. And, you know, we saw in the offseason that, you know, the departure of Duncan Keith was never really addressed by the team. It was like, yeah, well, you know, we'll bring back Brett Kulak and that's great. But now we're sitting in the same position that we were last year around this time, because we were having the same discussions of like, man, you know, the Oilers they're one competent D-man away. Then they went and picked up Brett Kulak at the deadline. Like, I almost wonder how much this is going to force Ken Holland's hand too. Like, I almost wonder if he feels that he needs to be a little bit more active in the trade market, because as much as I like Marcus Niemelainen as a prospect, like, he's just not it right now. And the Ryan Murray experiment is just, it's failing.
Yeah. Chris Russell sitting at home without a job.
Yeah, well,
I don't think that's the
he's
answer.
Probably got a few horses he can go ride.
Yeah. I think like the only solution is, well, okay, I guess there's potentially two. It's a trade, right? Someone in the chat's already saying Soucy. That's the obvious guy out there, but I don't think Seattle's going to trade him because they're kind of ahead of the
Tyler,
Oilers.
you're in your own chat right now?
Yeah, you know me. Soucy's my guy. They got the jersey made. That's what I always say. But the only other possible solution is Broberg, right? Like maybe Broberg is somehow the answer, but I would argue if you're sitting here saying, well, we hope the young defensive prospect is the answer, maybe you aren't as much of a cup contender as you thought, kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. The way I look at it is if you think that Philip Broberg's the answer, you're asking the wrong questions right now.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, really, like we can't expect Broberg to come in here and be any better than Marcus Niemelainen is right now, right? And Broberg's just getting back into like game shape too. Like he missed some time. He was just playing in his first games down with the Condors here too, right? So it's not like he's a guy that the Oilers can just go and say, okay, yeah, we're calling him up and he's going to come in here and he's going to solve all the problems, because he's barely even got his feet wet on the season, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly it. Yeah, he played one game in Bakersfield, got hurt. I had Ryan Holt, Condors play-by-play voice, on Oilers Nation every day today. Said he's kind of back to skating, but not back to game shape quite yet. Third period, if they're going to do it, they probably need to get a power play at some point and score on that power play. But also, like, the depth of this team needs to get rolling a little bit too. Like, can we get a goal from a Fogle or a Yamamoto at some point?
Well, I mean, the nice thing is we got back-to-back Derek Ryan goals against the Devils and the Stars, right? So, you know, some of it's there. Like, I don't know, man. The way this team's constructed is just a little bit weird to me. There's just some weird spots. And, you know, it's nice to see, in a sense, Yamamoto finally being held accountable for what his start of his season's been, because he really, really has struggled to start the year. I think there's a little bit more accountability that needs to be held here. Like, like you're right, Warren Fogle, Ryan McLeod, like, hey guys, we need some consistent offense from the third line here, because otherwise we're going to be, poised with a situation where we have to send down, Ryan Nugent Hopkins to the third line again, or, Zach Hyman down there or something. And that's not going to help the top six either, right?
We're getting close. I said my goal was to have 100 concurrent viewers at one point on the stream. We are close. So if you're watching, stay in. Also, hammer the like button for me. Do me a solid there. You play any DraftKings tonight?
Oh, I'm always playing DraftKings, man.
I
don't know. I actually, my best lineup right now is a Capitals power play stack with Boston 1. So yeah. That's my best lineup right now. I got 177. I'm 13th in a 20 max. So we'll see. I hate to say it, but a Dylan Strome completing the hat trick tonight would be big. Don't say that. DraftKings. Yeah, would be big. Sorry, folks. Sometimes there's a little bit more than just Oilers hockey going on in my brain.
Yeah, no, that is fair. I had a bunch of Oilers, I had a bunch of Stuart Skinner. I also had a bunch of Ilya Sorokin, so a few of those lineups have a chance, but I'm going to need a big third period from the Oilers. This is a big conversation here now because we brought up Broberg's name. People are saying he's hurt. You got to trade him. Is he in the untouchable circle for you? Like a guy like Dylan Holloway for me, I'm going, he's untouchable. Like he could probably contribute in your top 6 next season on McDavid and Draisaitl's current contract, and he's cheap. You probably need more Dylan Holloways. But I would say the same for Broberg.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Like I don't think I think the jury's out on what he's going to be, right? Like we're now, what is it? How many years has it been since draft? 3 years? 3 years, I think. I don't know. It's felt like 10 since we drafted him, right? But at some point, you got to see something from him. And I think last year you got a really good look at him in the American League, right? And I think like what's his ceiling really as an NHLer? Like Oscar Klefbom? Oh, right? Maybe. Like you're hoping that the ceiling is like an Oscar Klefbom. And Klefbom was a very good defenseman for the Oilers, right? But if you have the opportunity to package him and go get a Jacob Chikrin, I don't know why you don't do that, right? Like you go and get a guy who's a couple years older, he's cost controlled for another 3-4 years. Yes, he's banged up right now. He's just getting back to game shape himself, right? But he's definitely not in the untouchable category, and I would agree with you on Holloway. I'm not moving him for anything.
The Chikrin idea, I mean, it just won't go away. I don't think that's the way Holland ultimately goes, because I have a feeling that like if Holland wanted to do it, he would have done it by now, Yeah.
No, I agree with you on that one. Like, I mean, that's probably just my own personal preference, right? Because I don't know what else is out there for really strong top 4 defensemen right now. That's part of the issue, right? Like really, how many real good top 4 defensemen are there out there that are available in the market? None, really.
Probably just Chikrin. And that's the other thing, too. Like, this team, they kind of made their bed with the blue line they have, at least until the new year, because what team out there right now is itching to sell off pieces? There's none. No team is sitting there on November 7th being like, sure, we'll take a draft pick for our rental defenseman, because that guy's going to be worth more in February or March when the deadline rolls around. So no one's gonna help you right now. It's like the Leafs and their goaltending. No team's gonna cut the Leafs a sweetheart deal for a goalie.
Absolutely not. And I wouldn't expect any team to do the same for the Oilers right now, right? So, you have to wait until, prices start to come down around the trade deadline, or you have to overpay for somebody. I mean, I don't think it would cost a whole lot to get Carson Celcio right now, right? I mean, I think he'd be a solid addition too, but I don't know, man. If you're sitting here being like, oh, Carson Celcio is the one who's going to change the season around for the Oilers, it's like the same thing. It's like, well, shit. Yeah. You probably got some other problems that are going on top of that, right?
Yeah. Like he's Brett Kulak 2.0 in my opinion, and like that's it. Like that's not. It would help, but it's not like season saving. And again, that's a deal that's not going to save your season right now because it's not happening till the deadline. So we'll see. And first things first, they got to find a way to come back tonight against the Washington Capitals, down 4-2. All right, Zach, I'm going to step aside here for a little bit, but thanks for joining me.
As always, thanks for having me, buddy.
Perfect. See you, Zach. You can catch Zach on a handful of things around the Nation Network. He does helps out Waz with the day after reactions. He's got day after articles going up all the time on Oilers Nation as well. Always doing a ton of good stuff over on the site. He writes, I think last time I checked, he writes 3,000 articles a day. So his numbers, his output is just absolutely tremendous. So shout out to Zach Lang for joining me on the stream here. I am going to step aside and go fill up my water bottle. And when we come back, we'll do a little third period watch along. Maybe it's a comeback. Maybe it's a comeback. All right. Be right back. All right, we are back. Where's my Coombsy button?
We are back.
Yes, we are. Welcome back to the live stream. Good numbers so far. Shout out to everyone who's tuned in. The trade talk there in the intermission, that got us going a little bit in terms of the stream. Peaked at 91, I think. Anyways, for everyone who's still hanging out, big shout out to you. Hopefully we are here to watch a big Oilers third period comeback, huh? Huh? Maybe. Game 500 for Connor McDavid today, and he found the back of the net. That means he's going to stay at least a goal per game pace. Maybe he's got some third period magic in him. Oh, yes, that's what we're doing. Gavin the intern, MVP. He is the real MVP. He sent me a text. He was watching the stream, and he sent me all of the first goal predictions. And then he said he stopped taking his screenshots when the puck went down. So Gavin the intern, he saved the day. He gave me all the people who made their guesses and who guessed who. So Dr. Gonzo, he's going in there. He picked Connor McDavid. If you missed it, you had to be in early in the chat. And You had to be in early in the chat, and you had to guess who would score first in this game for the Oilers. And now we're going to do a draw for a $25 Nation Gear gift card. So Dr. Gonzo, he had McDavid. Who else had McDavid? There had to have been more. Sam Burse had McDavid. We're about to get going with the third period here. Was it just the two of you? No, there had to be another one. Hyman, no. Hyman. So many of you guys picked Hyman. Oh, Kelso and Bryce. Okay, Kelso and Bryce. First TV timeout. I got the 4 names in. Are any of you guys watching? Dr. Gonzo's in. Sam Burse, Kelso, or Bryce. If you guys are in, drop it in the chat. Let me know that you're here. You got to be here if you're going to win, right? So let me know. You got until the first TV timeout to claim your attendance. Shout out to Gavin the intern, yes. Third period's underway. I'm at the 19:20 mark on my TV, by the way, for those who want to try sync it up. Dr. Gonzo, if you're the only one in here, if the other people aren't, I'd have no way of getting in contact with them. So that's why I'm giving them till the TV timeout. Sam Burse, Kelso, and Bryce. Got to drop a comment. Let me know that you're here. Otherwise, it's Dr. Gonzo's. $25 to Nation Gear. Let's see if the Oilers can get going. Hey, everybody. Let's go, Connor. Oh, that was a bad drop pass. That was a very bad drop pass by Connor. You do not say bad pass in Connor McDavid very often, but that was, he should have just taken that into the zone. Oh, that was such a good shot by McDavid. He ripped that thing. Wow. Genesis says 30 seconds behind Tyler, as in you're 30 seconds behind me or I'm 30 seconds behind you. Because if you're 30 seconds, or if I'm 30 seconds behind you and you're hearing me on the 20-second YouTube delay, you got a great stream going. Whatever your setup is, it is working. If you were one of the people that guessed McDavid to score first, I listed him off. You got to hit me up in the chat. Otherwise, Dr. Gonzo wins the GC at the first TV timeout. It would have been a great draw if Hyman scored first. Because there was like a million of you who guessed Hyman to score first tonight. Little fan favorite, Zach Hyman. Oh, come on, close it. There you go. Good gap. Block shot for Murray. If you're going to call guys out when they play bad, you got to say the things they do well. That was a good gap, good block shot. Tyler says, we're so passive in our own end right now. Brutal. Yep. I would say they've been a little passive all over the ice. Oh, Fogle. All right. Still some time here. The Oilers can score in bunches. It'd be nice if they made it a 1-goal game, right? Give us something to kind of sweat out here at the end. Uh-oh. Big stops, too. What's that whistle for? Oh, they're saying it went out of play or something? Kulak wasn't happy about whatever was going on right there. How many shots on goal does our guy Zach Hyman have? Because that's also something I'm watching from a personal perspective here. He's seriously only at 1. Oh, this game is not going well, people. This game is not going well. Tyler says, also, Tyler, glad to see you take that W last night. If you're referring to my beer league game yesterday evening, thank you. Oh, it was a high stick. Oh, that was a great stop by Skinner, hey? Point blank on Ovi. Wow. That's definitely their set play. They just did it again. How are you letting them run the same set play twice? Ovi is sitting there. Where do you think they're trying to win the draw to? And then they burn you on it twice. Oh, also, when I went upstairs, I grabbed a beer. Figured I need a little something to get me through the third period here, hey? I think it was Zobaga, who said we don't drink because we need to. We drink because we have to. That's me watching this game. Oh, that was a great look. Fire that thing, Kulak. Blocked. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right.
We are back. We are back.
We're back.
Pour it on!
Let's go. 4-3 hockey game. That guy in the stands is fired up. That kid's like 9, and he's sitting behind the Oilers bench. What a night for him. Shout out to that kid. Here we go.
I can't believe it!
No, I should have saved that button for when the Oilers tie it. That's my bad. Here we go. Leon Draisaitl on the doorstep from our boy Zach Hyman. Great little dish from Hyman. Yes, sir. 4-3. 4-3. Yes, Tyler. Unreal feed from Hyman. Woo-hoo-hoo. Someone said nice glass. This is one of those glasses you can get at the game, but they're like reusable. Oh, Stu just held on to that. Yeah, they sell it. They were doing it during the playoffs. I don't know if they're still doing it this year at Rogers Place. Maybe someone can check me on that. But it's like a 24-ounce beer, I think, or a 20-ounce beer compared to the usual 16s. And then you can keep the glass. And it says not dishwasher safe on the bottom. It's dishwasher safe, trust me. If something says it's not dishwasher safe, I usually just disregard. Like if you're not, if you're a container or a glass and you are truly not dishwasher safe, I'm just not going to use you. I'm not hand washing anything. What is this? That's a hook. You could have easily called that, especially when the power plays are 4-0. But anyways, yeah, they sell those cups at the game was my point. I went and grabbed a beer, went upstairs, refilled my water. The goal of the trip upstairs was to refill my water. Then I got up there and I was like, I could go for a beer. Oh, is this a little odd man potentially? CeCe jumping up in the rush. Oh, that puck was just sitting there. Yes. Oh, McLeod. That was a great look from McLeod. Quick up by Nuge, too. I love that. Let's get a little cycle going here. McDavid's out there. Oh, a bullet from Kulak, too. Yeah, I know, Electronic Jordan. My screen flickers. Something about the camera I bought. If I shoot in like a certain quality or if I go long enough, it just like gets a little static at the bottom. It happens. That's life. Anyway, so I went upstairs and I got a beer, but I had no beers in the fridge. Problem. This isn't a Fancy Boy beer. This isn't a Nation beer. Just like a straight up lager from a can. So is this like a beer faux pas? It was just in the pantry. It was on the floor in the pantry. So kind of cold, but like not super cold. So I threw a couple ice cubes in there. Is that like a weird thing to do? If it was like a craft beer or something, then I'd be like, yeah, okay, an ice cube in the beer, kind of gross. Probably unnecessary. Just put it in the freezer or the fridge for a little bit, you know? But it's just a standard lager. I'm just doing it because it's refreshing. I feel like putting an ice cube in there is okay. Yeah, okay, good point, David. Beer has water in it, so who cares? Good stick. Here we go. Puljujarvi had a full head of steam there. They should have tried to find him with that puck. D-man fell. Good stick by Puljujarvi in front there. I think Puljujarvi thought maybe he was getting called or he thought there was going to be a call there. I'm telling you, folks, if the Oilers get a quick one, that Oilers in regulation bet is not dead. Need a quick one, though. I need to not give up one. Oh, Boosh, no. What are you guys doing? What a move by Ovechkin, actually. Where did the puck go? Anyways, that was a sick move by Ovi. I'm not even mad at Bouchard. That was just unreal. We're going to watch that again. Toe drag, gets walked. Evander Kane probably could have stopped up on Ovi a little bit there. But, like, I mean, that's a world-class play. Kane should have stopped up on the guy. But, I mean, that was sick. Yeah, Dr. Gonzo. Isn't he like 52 years old? Yeah. Can you imagine? And he got up. They just showed that. He got up to 32.7 kilometers an hour on that rush. God damn. You know our boy Connor's still going to be doing that at 38, right? That's a slash. Jesus. That was such a slash. Whoever that was on Draisaitl, brutal. Kane's got to be careful because he's probably itching to take one right now. Was that Kane again? Good Lord, he's made a couple of brutal plays here. There was a nice pass, though. Nurse, let's go, Nurse. Oh, just knocked off at the last second. Oh. That was a sneaky wrister by Nurse. I like the timing on that. Great pass by Draisaitl. Kane's in a bad spot again. Pradneski. Connor going to go and find another gear at 38. Yep. Pradneski. Hyman goals approaching. Yeah. Oh, TV timeout. Okay, did anyone... All right, last call. You are all there's 71 of you in the chat. You were my witnesses. Dr. Gonzo, Sam Burst, Kelso, and Bryce. You were the ones who guessed a Connor McDavid first goal of the game. Did anyone else, Sam Burst, Kelso, Bryce, are you here or are we giving it to Dr. Gonzo? I'm not seeing anything. I think it's Dr. Gonzo's. It's hard for me because the chat is delayed from where I am like live right now. But Dr. Gonzo, I think it's you. Yeah. See everyone in the chat saying congrats, Dr. Gonzo. $25 to Nation Gear. You are the man. Email me, tyler@OilersNation.com. Thank you. Just say, like, I'm Dr. Gonzo, and I'll get you hooked up with your GC. Can I pretend to be Dick Kelso? Yeah, you can. And then what? Electronic Jordan, you're going to make an email, kelso@gmail.com? I am Bryce. My other profile is Bryce. Shout out to Dr. Gonzo, $25 to Nation Gear. Should we take a look at what Bryce can buy with his $25? We got Black Friday 17 days away. You know how secretive our Black Friday? Ooh, my mic almost fell. Look at Jay modeling the flannel there. 10 out of 10 look. I got to get myself one of those. I also got to get my guy Ian one of those. I got to buy one. This is our Germany trip to Edmonton. So if you're watching this in Germany, you can come to Edmonton. Boo, get out of here, flame stuff. Where am I? That's our new collection. Shout out to our lovely models. I love that blue Hope Will Never Die. That is nasty. The black Play La Bamba is really cool too, actually. Anyways, nationgear.ca, go check it out. Someone said they love the new Neon Leon. That one's sharp. Kennedy always kills these. I don't know if you guys know this, but Kennedy, she's a wizard. An absolute wizard. And she does all this stuff. She's so good. People pretending to be Bryce or Kelso. You got to do it like Benchwarmers style. Just slip a 50 in a piece of paper that says, I am Kelso in green crayon. And gift card's yours. Talking about the flannel, Electronic Jordan says, got to get it big so I can wear it as a jacket. That's actually the play, but it's not that thick. Like, I know what you're thinking of, like rocking it. And I do agree, like rocking a flannel over a hoodie can even be a good look. Ooh, good stick. Connor, get out of here. Oh, that would have been unreal. Wow. That would have been so sick. That would have been the second nasty goal of the game for McDavid. And would have tied things up with plenty of time to go. Are they just caught in a change right now, or are they throwing McLeod up with this line? Like, did someone get benched? I'm going to try to keep an eye on that here. Be clean. YouTube wants to hide that one. I'll show it. $50 for a $25 nation card. I'm in. God damn it. Yeah, you know, it's the pride of winning the first goal of the game contest, right? That's worth an additional $25. Nation ponchos. Yeah, why not? I don't know for what, but sure. Yes, Dr. Gonzo, I got your email, buddy. I'll forward it off to sales guy Jared, and he should be able to handle the rest of it. Get another look at that McDavid goal. Or that McDavid chance, I should say. What a pick. Oh, that would have been so good, and it was so close. So close. The beer's not that good, if I'm being honest. Not going to say the brand. Don't want to hurt any potential sponsors. And it's probably the way I poured it, which was atrocious. The beer's not that good. Here we go. 11:08 to go, down by 1. They're still due for a power play. I'll say that again. Great space by Dry there. That was a great stop. Great stop by Lindgren. He's given up exactly 3 goals in every game he's played so far this year. I hope the Oilers find a way to get to the 4. Genesis, where is our makeup call, damn it? That's what I'm saying. Where's the makeup call? Come on. Only 22 shots. Yeah. That was, Liam and I were talking on the show today. On a Sherwood Ford Giant edition of the show. Key to the game was to pepper Lindgren. You've scored 3 on 23 shots. Can you imagine if they had 30 shots right now? You know? Oh, they've definitely mixed up the pairings, hey? Cece and Murray playing together. Must be... Then who's this line? Ryan, Shore, Fogle. So if Ryan, Shore, and Fogle are playing together, let's see if I can figure this out. And we just saw McLeod with McDavid and was that Nuge? And he kept the second line together. So that leaves Yamamoto, Holloway, and Puljujarvi. Is one of them benched and they're running 11 forwards? Is that the third line? Or are they all benched? Oh, that was a great look for sure. Loomis says, doubt we get a power play. It's just, when do you ever see a team not get a single power play in a game? I think they'll get one eventually. The refs are probably on the lookout for one. They don't want to have to deal with that. Oh, Connor is just flying in this period. Wow. Connor. There's the penalty. Power play coming. No possession? Oh, okay. It's all good. As if McDavid almost scored that too. He could have 3 or 4 beauties already. Power play coming, chance to tie the game. This is it, folks. It's not it, but like, this could be it. Oh, what a stop by Lindgren. Wow. Need a big one. Yams has 650 of ice time. Really? Oof, that is big yikes. I didn't think he was bad tonight. Should we do a little, should we stats nerd it up on Natural Stat Trick and see what's going on? Can I show that here? Natural Stat Trick, if you've ever wanted to learn more about like analytics and numbers and stuff, this is what I use all the time when I'm talking about like shots for, shots against, and whatnot. It's a tremendous tool. There's the heat map tonight. Actually doesn't tell us that much today. Oilers on ice. Holloway 604. This at 5-on-5. Yamo 640 at 5-on-5. Yikes. If you include special teams, yeah, 604, 649 because Yamo took that penalty. Yeah, those two are not playing, hey? with Nuge on the ice. Oh, you guys can't see that. With Nuge on the ice, the Oilers are out shooting them 9-2 at 5-on-5 tonight. Puljujarvi on the ice, it's 5-3. The Oilers who are getting caved the most. Oh, well, here you go. Shots for, shots against at 5-on-5 with Yamamoto on the ice, 7-2 Washington. With Holloway on the ice, 5-2 Washington. With Evander Kane on the ice, I was critical of him a couple of shifts ago, 10-4 Washington. Not been a good game for him. Interesting. Very interesting. Power play time. Hey, here we go. I am turning a blind eye to the chat for a second because I do not want to see if anyone's ahead of me on the stream. I don't want the potential tying goal to be ruined here. They just lost the faceoff, if you're wondering where I'm at. Barry is just touching it. I'm not doing play-by-play, though. Don't ban me, YouTube. Although I think I saw someone on like an Oilers YouTube channel that was like, me doing play-by-play for McDavid goals. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. Either way. Here's Connor. Let's go. We were talking on Oilers Nation every day. McDavid is actually shooting the puck less at 5-on-5 than he has been at any point in his career. His shots for per 60 so far this season is lower at 5-on-5 than in any other season. But his shots for per 60, as if he just spins around the neutral zone and does that. It's disgusting. His shots for per 60, Barry. That gets read so easily, dude. It's a great back check by Draisaitl. Shots for per 60 on the power play is through the roof. He's been ripping the puck on the power play. It gives them a totally different look. And he scored 6 of his now 13 goals with the man advantage. See if he can make it 7-14 here. Hey, why not? That seemed like a forced pass. Dry could have flipped it back to him, too. That was sloppy. All right. Yes, Nuge? Oh, he had that corner. Missed the net. Missed the net. Keep him out there. No need to go to the second unit at this point. Oh, that was a brutal pass. Okay, yeah, never mind. Go to the second unit. 25 seconds left. That was not a great power play for the Oilers, hey? That's a trip. Ooh, that's a bad one. That's a missed call for sure. How is that not a trip? I'm going to go back and watch that again. Sloppy power play by the Oilers, though, hey? That's annoying. I'm watching this again. His stick is in Bouchard's feet. That's an awful non-call. Terrible non-call. Terrible. 85 people watching right now. What up, everybody? Coming up on the 2 hour and 30-minute mark of the live stream. We're at 2:28. Last time it was 2 hours and 50. I have a funny feeling we might be a little bit shorter than that this time around, but we'll see. Yeah, Vander Kane, sloppy play. He's had a bad game. Back to 5-on-5. Game still tied. Yeah, be clean. Did they miss it or did they ignore it? Feels like one of those situations where they're like, ooh, can't call a second straight penalty on Washington, even though they did it to Edmonton. It's a good pinch by Bouch. Thinking of launching an Oilers Nation live post-game show. We're working on it. We're in the early stages of it. That's your little behind-the-scenes look for, that's what you get as a treat for hopping on the stream today. Early in the planning stages. But we're looking at hiring the host. I'm excited for who we might have to host it, is all I'll tell you. Oh, how do you get walked out? That's Kane again. Picked off. Ay. Huh, my mic was muted. My bad, everybody. They got to send down Holloway is what I was saying. He's definitely benched. There's a good look. Oh, Hyman just didn't put it on his tape. Hyman's going to miss his shot prop for the first time in 7 games. Excellent. Got smoked on the betting front today. Yeah, I know, everyone. I see all your comments coming out. You're muted. I know. My bad. Connor. 5:20 to go. They're probably not getting another power play. Gonna have to do this thing at 5-on-5, boys. Why did Barry feel the need to stop up there? You have all 3 of your forwards while Washington is changing, standing at the blue line, and you cut back. All right. Hyman, McDavid, Draisaitl's the trio. So they'll get a shift here. They maybe get one more after this, right? Hand pass. Probably going to a TV timeout here. That goal from Ovi stands as the winner for right now. Oh, they're going to show it to us. Yeah, this sucks. Bing. What a bullet. Yes, I'm back. You can hear me. David says, this is fun. I've not had a chance to do a live watch before. We're having a good time. We are having a good time. Genesis says, stop with the fancy stuff. Dump it in and go get it. Work hard. I like that. Outwork them. How about that? Isn't that a great idea? Dangerous Wade. Will there be a live one from Vegas? Nation Vacation of Vegas. January 12th to 15th. Dangerous Wade, you know damn well. You know damn well I will be in no state to do a post-game show when we are live in Vegas. Does it rhyme with Sen Brivens? No, it's not Ben Scrivens. Sat in front of him at a game once, though. Seemed like a nice guy. I think he also plays in the same beer league that I do. Different division, obviously. Will Holloway be sent down? He's got to be. Like, there's just... You can't have a 21-year-old guy playing between 4.5 and 6 minutes a game. It just doesn't make sense. Send him down. Let him play 20 minutes a game. Streeter says Malone or Hamblin up for Holloway. It'll probably be Benson getting healthy. It'll probably be Benson getting healthy. He's skating, but apparently not close. I just have a funny feeling that they want to give Benson that spot, so they don't just want to call up Hamblin or Malone, knowing it's only for like 2 games at this point. And maybe they thought Benson was going to be ready earlier, and that's why it's so awkward right now. But who knows? Ace says I'd go with Malone. I probably would too. Because you know what you're going to get, right? He'll come, kill penalties, work hard, play physical. At least that is fine at 6 minutes a game. Holloway at 6 minutes a game just feels like such a waste. What's the line here? McDavid stayed out there. McDavid, Nuge, McLeod. Okay. The blender is in full effect as the Oilers try to avoid a 3rd straight loss. Oh, got to get that puck in. Dangerous Wade says, why not Janmark? So because they're so tight to the cap and they have like $1 in cap space, McLeod, you got to do something better with that. They have like $1 in cap space or whatever. You can only bring up Janmark if you have someone get hurt or if you send down someone making over $1 million. So your options for that, like you can only bring up Janmark if Derek Ryan goes down. You can only bring up Janmark if you waive Warren Fogle, you know, like you're not going to send down Ryan because he scored back-to-back games coming into tonight. You're not going to waive Fogle because you're just not at that point yet, obviously. So you can't have Janmark up unless someone gets hurt. And by someone, it has to be someone making more than $1 million. And I would imagine that if someone did, well, that's a neat little thing Sportsnet does. Hey, showing where the shots have come from. Not enough in the dangerous areas for the Oilers, tell you that for free. I bet you Janmark would be the first one up, though, if someone did get hurt. I think they want to know what they have in them. You didn't just sign that guy for, like, no reason. 4:05 to go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at Cece head of steam. Hard work from Hyman here. That's led to a couple goals tonight. Oh, Kulak. And Kane with a bozo play. There you go. That's one of those things. I'm pretty sure I bitched about this on the last live stream. High sticking the puck in plays like that, you can reach it. Grab it with your hand. If you grab it with your hand, you can knock it down and you can play it yourself. Your teammates can't, but when you high stick it, you and your teammates both can't play it. So why high stick it there? Just use your hand. Oh, here we go. Oh, that just sat in the crease. Damn. It was right there. Can't buy a car, $20. Yeah, $138 in cap space. Ken Holland can't take his wife out for a good dinner with his leftover cap space. That's where the Oilers are at. Lots of teams are like that. It's what you are in today's NHL if you're going to be a contender, right? You got to spend to the cap. Just not a great scenario for making roster moves is all. And I mean, it's not like it's really costing the Oilers. Like it's Janmark, you know. It'd be nice to see what he could do at the NHL level, or what he could do on the Oilers in the Oilers lineup, but like it's nothing too crazy. Oh, it just sat there for half a second. If Ryan was a step in, maybe he would have had a look. Bad penalties keep costing us 2 points from Ace. Yeah, man. I mean, think about a game against Dallas, right? They score, they pull it within one. Boom. Kane immediately takes a dumb penalty. Boom. Back to a 2-goal lead. The Oilers never get close again. It's annoying. New just had a decent game tonight, I think. Attaboy dry hook. Oh, you could have called that for sure. They're not getting another one. 2.5 to go. I think Woody is sending the team a message from Ace. Yeah. Benching Holloway and Yamamoto. Like, Holloway's kind of been, barely playing all year. But sitting Yamamoto, that's a message. Took a bad penalty, though, and it cost him. Like, you can't do that. Who's out there now, hey? McDavid and Draisaitl. Giddy up. Probably Hyman. Shouldn't be Kane. When do you pull the goalie? Yeah, it is Hyman. Oh, Bouchard, what are you doing? What a dumb thing to do. What a dumb thing to do at that point in the game. Bad discipline. What are they doing? It's annoying because there has been 3 calls since the Oilers power play that probably could have gone their way. But again, yeah, man, that's a penalty. You put your stick in his teeth. Yeah, hit the like button. Thank you. Bad penalty, hey? Holy. I don't even know what to say to that. You just can't do that. You got to be smarter. Now you're killing a penalty the rest of the game, trying to score a shorthanded goal to tie the game. What a stop. Or hit the post, one of the two. Annoying. Here we go. Slam on the brakes. Yep. Good play. Goalie's got to get out here, so you got to hold the puck. Nope. That was a good play. Nope, it wasn't. Dumb penalty. What was Bouchard thinking, man? Yeah, I think that'll do it, folks. Game probably over. I'll stick around till the end, though. You can ask me some questions if you want. Do a little Q&A to wrap up the last miserable 2 minutes of our evening together, hey? Holy. You had to try set it up. I get it. Nurse actually made a good play there. Barry and Kane didn't come back hard enough. Jesus. That was frustrating, folks. That was a frustrating evening. 3 straight losses for the Edmonton Oilers, in all likelihood. Electronic Jordan, 3-game losing streak. This team is too good for this shit. Yeah, they're way too talented to be ripping off games this bad against a bad team like Washington. Washington comes into this 26th or 28th in the league, 2.69 goals against per game. 2.69 goals per game is what they were scoring. They put home 5 on you. That's unacceptable. They're missing like 7 good players with injury. Honestly, score again. Who cares? I'm so irritated by this hockey game. Like, it's not time to blame Woodcroft. What D-man do the Oilers need to try wheel and deal for from Be Clean? It's Susie, but you're not getting him till the deadline, so forget about it. McDavid had a just awesome game. He was electric. Couldn't get that second goal to fall for him, though. Oh, shit, they scored. Penalty kill can go to hell, to quote my good friend Lowtide. If you remember that all-time rant from LT, the penalty kill can go to hell. It's 5-4 with a minute to go. Trisaddle, I don't even think went through the flyby. Okay, we'll see here. We'll see. We shall see here. Minute 4 to go, down by 1. I don't know, folks. I got a little smirk because it'd be funny, especially because I know a bunch of you guys just dipped. Actually, we're still, hey, the next viewer is going to be viewer 1000. Oh, shit, here goes McDavid. Turn, get the goalie out, get set up. You know you're going to get a chance here at some point. Someone just got dumped behind the play and there was no call. Look at Connor. Wow. 47 seconds. You got a little bit of wiggle room here. Can make a play. You don't got to rush it quite yet. Don't got to rush it quite yet. Nuge. Over top of the net. Did Kane high stick that again? Oh my God, Kane. I need both hands to count the amount of bad plays he made in this third period. Bad penalties did him in. I agree. Bad penalties did this team in. What are you doing trying to touch that puck? It's going behind the net. Just don't be lazy and go get the thing. Come on, man. Calling a timeout. 33 seconds to go. Ace, 100% agree with that comment. 100%. Tie game if you don't take dumb penalties. I mean, if you take out both the dumb penalties, maybe they win the damn thing. Super annoying. Why not blame Woodcroft? So what do you want him to do? The blue line's not good enough. It's not his fault Jack Campbell hasn't been anywhere close to an acceptable level. The PK is the one area where maybe you can blame Woodcroft because it's been awful. Blame the coaching staff for that, sure. But outside of that, I mean, whatever. Yeah, and maybe the penalty kill is a big part of this, but lose the draw. Here we go. Is that in? Oh, it missed. Yeah, 21 to go. They don't even look that interested in pulling the puck out of the pile. 16 to go. Stops up. Here we go. Okay, now you got to get it towards the net, though. There's only 10 seconds left. Kane shot blocked. Bad pass. Jesus, you guys. Man, that was brutal. Chalk up a couple more bad Evander Kane plays there at the end. McDavid looks pissed coming off the ice. That was a brutal hockey game, everybody. Brutal. I can't believe that. Just like dumb play after dumb play. And that's the frustrating part. I forget who it was, sorry, who said they're too good for this. It was Electronic Jordan. But like, Count up all the dumb plays they made tonight. Dumb penalties and dumb plays they made. And they lose by 1. You cut down on you make half the amount of dumb mistakes. And you win that game by 2 goals. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back. I'll be ranting about this game tomorrow on Oilers Nation every day. But thanks for tuning in. A lot of fun, as always. Shout out to Sports Closet and Sherwood Ford the Giant. Shout out to Bag Milk, Zach Lang, Waz for showing up as well. All right, that's going to be a wrap. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Talk to you tomorrow morning on Oilers Nation every day. Peace.